Hey everybody, welcome into the Risk of Resources Loadout Race of the Week. I am your host Race and my co-host Raydance.
Good day, everybody. Good to see you again.
Hello. We're here, dude. We're here. So, little bit strange. We're doing it in the middle of the week. Usually it's a weekend stuff, but schedules. Am I right? Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. So, today is very important though. For those of you who are early, I'm going to talk about it all day, but today is the high elo race. We've never done a competition yet in the past like month, especially since we started calculating elos with all of the top elo players. But here we are. So yeah, this is gonna be. I mean, this is the most competitive loadout race we've had so far, easily.
Which just in itself, the fact that we can have these elos and stuff like this is insane. The fact that this has got to the point in the risk of resources races, that in itself is exciting. That we can have such like a competitive ranking system now,
Mm-hmm.
and like the top four are close as well, very close.
All right, let's check out the loadouts today. No new patch notes. Nothing changed this week, so we're still just waiting on mod and website changes. In the meantime, we're just running on what we got. So, all right, double
There's
rebar multi.
there's
Yeah.
no, I'm saying there's hidden buffs to certain races, but you'll figure out who they are by the end of the race.
Oh yeah,
You'll see.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah. So all of these are randomly rolled, by the way. We just randomly rolled double rebar. So cool, I guess. And then we got Desperado Bandit, we got Polar Field Supercharged Railgunner, and then we have Thunder Gauntlet Loader, which I know these players do not like Thunder Gauntlet. So that'll be interesting. I actually think maybe Cabbage might have the most practice with Thunder Gauntlet if he does Prismatics. Maybe. I don't know. I don't do Prismatics enough to know if Thunder Gauntlet is better a lot of time, but either
I
way.
feel like either way, that's going to come down to that's going to be the home field advantage to both Cap and Cabbage, the prismatic guys in these races. So they're going to be waiting for that last one to come home strong, which is exciting to see.
And we're good to go. They're already jumping in, so let's do it.
And we're in.
We're in, dude. Oh, I didn't set my alert up in my channel, in my Discord.
Oh dear, we've do plug it. Only got one pot rolling too. Only bandits the only pot rolling, which I guess is the one of the ones you wanted on, right? For your desperado shots, but
Mm-hmm.
only one. So it's sad. I like to see the mind process towards rolling pots or not rolling pots. I like to think everyone would, but some people out there choose not to because it takes too long. They haven't put in the time to practice.
I mean, it's hard to say sometimes too, because like we've seen a race in the past, like there was like a loader run where like they were just going so fast they just didn't even like need it. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, then you got the yeah.
Generally I'd say it's better to get the bans. But we're also like we have to acknowledge that me and you are biased towards going a little bit slower and get all the juicy items and whatever. So
Yeah, I take it personally when people don't roll pots.
yeah, there's a mocha printer, also stage one. So, and we also have to remember. So I actually don't remember the last time we had a multi retool on the races, if ever. Um,
Mm.
but double equipment is really interesting, and the chance of holding on to a pillar skip for these guys, they can just hold onto it in their
Yeah,
offhand for the whole time.
yeah. The perfect way to get around the meta of the pillar skip, even though we've got the two pillars now instead of the four. Just take both. Just find an egg and a capacitor. You're good to go.
Mm-hmm. Also, do a gamble,
I forget. Oh, God
a
dang.
gamble.
A gamble. Do you remind me? I never play double rebar multi, very rarely, but it's like you only need like one attack speed item, right, to get to max attack speed for your switching from one to the other. Isn't that how
It's
that
not
works?
max attack speed, is it? It's like it's fast swapping attack speed. So you can kind of hold it. But I think it's only like one
Right.
syringe. Yep.
Which is
The thing is,
insane.
I don't play double rebar either. It's not something I really enjoy. So I know it's like a legendary loadout. Like ever since this game's inception, like ever since multi was like a character, people are like, oh my god, double rebar. I
Just
never liked that much, but
screaming it.
yeah. Brian, thanks for the prime, dude. Thanks for supporting the Risk Resources channel. We appreciate it. Thumbs up. Oh, dude,
Thank
there's
you.
a void band on stage 1.
Everyone's excited to pick that up, I'm sure.
Let me
I got
message
you.
someone for something.
Oh, it's a plasma shrimp though. All right. Nice. No equipments yet. I didn't see where Corny grabbed that plasma shrimp. No one else has it yet. This will give Corny a nice little boost in the boss fight, which could push him further in the rest of the race, give him a nice little head start.
Where is that plasma shrimp from?
I don't know.
It's
in his
obviously from
inventory. No one
a
else has
void
got it.
cradle. I've only seen the void band void cradle though.
So there's 2 void cradles, which 2 void cradles on planes. Void cradles can be good, but if they're rubbish, then there goes a lot of your credits. Planes doesn't give you much to start with.
Yeah. Definitely you can get your credits eaten up fast here. Like with the combat shrine, a lot of drones, and then you have the 2 void cradles. We'll see how many items they actually take out of here, how many mocha they'll be able to get. Oh, we have a beautiful Genesis loop as our first item from teleporter. Or
The
gloop.
G loop.
In front of that mocha pinner,
Is that-
behind the pillar. Okay, cool. Thank you, Blork.
Right. Copy. So interesting because I mean, if you get real risky, you can play some strats with the Genesis loop. I wouldn't recommend it, but it can save you in certain situations. A lot of armor that multi has, it's a little bit safer than say Huntress or something, but not ideal.
Hold on, I'm doing something.
I'm also doing something, but
All right.
I got yelled at to do a gamba. Now I'm trying to do a gamba.
All right. Yeah, we're
3
barely hanging on here. All right, we're good. Is this music during the casting new? No. Oh, will there be team races with players in the same game? Doubtful. Very doubtful. Again, the problem with that is that most of our players are from around the world from each other, right? Like even in this lobby right now, we have players from, US and then Brazil. So like let's say, me and Cap are on a team and we live not that far away from each other versus like Cornifer and Dan, it's like Australia to Brazil, they're just gonna lose.
Oh,
So
damn. I mean, the beauty of people like myself and Corny, we're born into the lag. We're used to the ping. We sort of adapted to it, but it's still not ideal. You are just playing a risky game with a Mythrix pizza when you're playing on even like the slightest ping. I played with people in Australia, and basically my next door neighbor, and I still can't see pizza slices wherever the hell they actually are.
Yeah, same. It's crazy actually. Yeah, we actually rolled randomly into a double rebar. So the perfect fucking yeah. Anyway,
All right, Gamba up, chat. We're good to go.
it does look like a pretty okay start though so far. It's not bad. We'll see. And boom, Cap is the first one on to stage 2, followed very closely behind Corny. Again, so like look at their times right on screen right now. They pretty much started exactly the same time, like a second or a half second behind each other.
That's so good to see.
And then, seeing them so close. They're all doing the same thing, both going for the quail printer right now, just giving up the guillotine, easy.
Cabbage just finds himself the plimp. He's good to go, and he's going to come in basically the same time behind him as well, unless he goes across the map here. He's pinging something over there.
Oh, it's the Van cradle.
Oh, it's the void man. No, it's going to be so disappointed.
Yeah.
But you got to go for it. You can't not go for it. Like you have to.
Yeah.
You see a Radel over there.
I mean, the chance of it being like a key or a polyloot or saver spaces, like all of those are so good. Or just like, another life.
or a void band.
Or a void band. Oh my god.
Everyone's favorite. That's a proc coefficient. It means it's really good.
Yeah, that's true. Cabbage is racing this week. So last time,
Someone out there is. Sorry,
yeah,
you're right.
last time Cabbage was racing, he was on as a backup for that week. But this week, I asked him, I was like, "You on for backup or you on for the front spot?" And he's like, "Put me in, Chief." So he's ready. He's feeling good.
He did really well, really well last week. He was very like upset with himself. I think he's very much a case of his own worst critic. But he crushed it. He got second every single time. He was consistently beating like 50% of the team, the rest of the races every time on his
He was
first ever time in there
seconds
after like
off
no
of getting
practice.
first.
I know,
Seconds.
it's crazy.
Also, there's a
Ruinous
band printer
printer?
stage too.
Holy
Yeah.
moly.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are gonna be really sad they didn't pick up that void band now.
Oh yeah. Oh
Damage,
yeah.
the damage lost. Someone out there is seething. Like, it's really good, man. I love void band. It's worth it.
Clenched teeth.
uh,
I mean, double rebar is I joke around with it a lot, but it is actually very powerful. So usually with multi, I feel like players need a lot to power up, especially with speed and stuff, but with this loadout, especially with that band printer, you might see players go a little bit faster. So, oh, look at that. There's another void band on stage 2. Wow.
the temptation never punished. Ronnie's nearly done. God, like the double rebar, as you know, it's not the most exciting of loadouts, which I think is like why
No.
a lot of us don't really play it. But just watching Corny just mow down that boss, it does put out some damage. You get the right build going, it does put out
Especially
some
with that
damage for
plasma
sure.
shrimp in that band, dude.
Yeah.
We're laying it down.
So if we can get like a blast shower in here or something, there's gonna be some amazing damage pumping out of
Ooh.
this.
Need some ATGs and stuff. Pineapple, thanks for the sub, dude. We appreciate it.
Dude, thanks, man.
There's a so there's a cube and a speed in the shrine as a teleporter. It looks like Disputed found a crowdfunder though. I don't know where he found the Crunder, but Crunder has always been really good for the races actually so far from what we've seen.
It's an
I view it
amazing DPS
as like a build transcender, right? You can be like a burst character, like Loader or something, but you can kind of change your build into like a bleed build or a proc type of build. So it's just like all that extra damage. All you need to do is just get, like for Mythrix anyway, all you need to do is just kill a few enemies on the moon. No big deal.
Did Cabbage get a Beetle Queen instead of a Vagrant? We might need to
He
talk
started
to
it
somebody about that
later.
one.
That is why. Wait,
Does that
his
affect
teleporter is in a different spot, is it not?
That shouldn't affect the. Does that affect the boss? The time hitting it?
He
Yeah,
got the
that's what
same
it was
item,
saying.
but his
Okay.
teleporter is in a different spot.
Interesting.
If there's something that needs to happen, the
Mod team's
team
watching.
will, yeah, figure it out.
The items are the same. That's the main thing.
So far, I'm trying to like look around, but if he needs to restart, sooner the better. Probably.
I'm gonna jump in the help desk for a
Yeah.
second and just make sure they're on the same page.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll see. We'll get handled if there's something different. Either way, the band printer on the edge of the map, everyone saw it, it looks like, that has it. Fingers crossed. Right? So, Disputed and Cap are both going to it right now, giving up that left hand. Corny is... Okay, so that's where the crowdfunder dropped, in the middle kind of the map there. Corny also took Cube and crowdfunder, I think Elephant might be good, though. I don't know. It's hard to say, because, like, the cube can really help teleporters and, like, get you a lot of money at the start of a stage, whatever, just, like, solve a problem, but Um, you know. Oh, weird. Oh, this is really weird. Ugh. I'm looking at Cabbage's game. He found the Crunder, but it was just in a different spot. Hmm. Starter what? That's an excellent question. I'm waiting for the website and the mod team to discuss and get back to me. I'm just a simple caster. I'll know when you know. I mean, it looks like he did find some sort of printer, though. Probably. Anyway, I'm not worrying about it. We'll find out soon enough. Disputed's fighting the boss on stage 2, but Cornifer and Cap are already on to stage 3. Boom. They pretty much have the same build. Oh, interesting. Cap didn't find the crowdfunder, which that might be the first big deviation in Corny and Cap's games here. Whether they go in or where Cap like really utilizes the crowdfunder or not, we'll see.
But yeah, it's what you were saying. Sorry, I got distracted by the Beetle Queen incident.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can get like an amazing build with your character, and then just get a crowdfund on top of that, and just doubles it or triples it. It just amplifies your entire build as is, and it's so underrated as an equipment. So underrated.
Cabbage took the Vand.
He took the Vant. Interesting.
Are we?
Did he?
What did the mod team say about Cabbage's game?
The TPs were in the same place. We checked with Dio as well, but just the boss was different, so they're looking at it.
It wasn't.
The
Was
items
it?
or the item. Yeah, it was in the same place. The items are all the same so far, so we're just gonna.
I swear it wasn't. It was literally on the other side of the thing, but anyway,
So
it doesn't matter.
I thought. Anyway, we'll see what Cabbage looks like here for his TP now. See if it's the same again.
If something is different, then yeah. I love bugs.
It's awesome. A good time already. Like Corny's already looking. He's already in. He's already done with the boss. Holy moly, Corny is flying.
I was looking at Cap, and I saw him almost killing the Magmoran boss, and I was like, "Man, he's going fast." And I looked over left, and Corny's done with the teleporter. I was like, "Okay, well,
he's done." What was that? Did Cabbage see the band printer? Do you know? Did you?
No.
Like that's because that's. He's like, man, I missed the opportunity on stage 1. I'm not going to miss it again. It's rough. Oh well, we'll see if it plays out. Corny already done with the TP.
Okay, so Cabbage's stage 3 is exactly the same.
All right, cool.
Weird, though. I mean, it seemed like the items were the same though, but they were in different spots. I've noticed. Yeah, so.
Oh.
Last stage. Spawn scanner. Ah, that's probably what it was.
Oh, Mark needs me back in there. BRB.
Okay. We know the problem. We got it. Fixed. And dude, Corny is already on stage 4. Dude, it's going so fast. I mean, a 16-minute stage 4 is quick, dude. Obviously, like, you know, true real speed runs are faster, but for a run where you're just looking for a stability and looking for that win, really good. He didn't really loot anything on stage 3, right? He got like a large chest. He got like with the Warhorn in it. He got Deathmark from the boss. He got 1 penny. And we're just like, dude, we're good. Really interesting. True speedruns use lunars? True. True. Yeah, the stage scanner is yeah, we if it spawns or something, if someone doesn't have the right profile equipped and they don't have all the stages, it can spawn and mess things up. So that's probably what it was. After we know how to solve that. So we're good. All right. I'm just seeing what's up with the team a little bit. I'm surprised that Disputed is still here on stage 3. He's kind of doing his best to look for extra loot. He's taken the looter route, which honestly might be the way to go. I'm looking at Corny and Cap, and while they are going really quick, I'm thinking about Mythrix, thinking ahead here and how that's gonna go. Disputed's looking at his equipment, and he's like, okay,
Ooh.
between my speed and equipment, I don't have a lot of ability to move around and do whatever I want, so maybe he's kind of building up for damage and defense here as well. Hey, welcome back.
G'day. It's Mark's fault.
Oh, okay.
We just gotta send Cabbage over to the help desk after this race, and it'll be all good.
Okay. So
Ooh,
assuming
afterburner. Very
he
nice.
that was very nice
Okay.
for Corny, top left. Assuming he did get the band printer cabbage, it would just been in a different spot, right? Because he had all the same
That
other
sounds like
items.
yeah.
Okay, so
The items
theoretically,
are there. They're just in different places, unfortunately.
okay, all right, fair enough.
It's fixable.
I was just worried, like, if there was like no, like a completely different stage, I would have had him just like restart. But
Yeah, he's got the same items still.
oh yeah,
So there's
that's
no
fine.
real benefit to anyone. Obviously, he's not communicating with any other races. So, blazing out of the Mirian for the boss on stage 4. That was terrifying.
It shouldn't be too bad, right? They're multi. They
I
got the
think,
stuns. They got long range, but
and Corny getting that afterburner before this is going to help him out a lot
oh
to be able
yeah.
to get away from these guys.
Oh, Cap got it too. Look at that.
Hell yeah, that's huge. That Void Man putting in work for Cabbage. Good to see. Good to
Oh
see.
yeah.
Hard to say that with a straight face.
Well, Marvel disables the third stage environment. That is Fogbound Lagoon. It is a custom stage, and it's a mod on its own. Looks like Cap is being pushed into a corner here by the elders, though. He
It's
knows
not
how to
good. He's
kite
sort of
him,
gone on
but
an interesting route. Yeah. He got away. Again, thank God for that afterburner. They have next to no speed. They got 3 mockers on the start, which gave them a little bit of false hope. Then not a lot since then. But honestly, with this afterburner, you've got all you need for Mythrix, and they know that. So they'll be pushing hard now to go straight there, I imagine, because that's all you need. Maybe look for
well,
a pillar skip, but other than that, like,
an afterburner can definitely get you through it. But it seems like it would be best for them to try to play it more. I don't know, in a way that's more stable, right? If they have to depend everything on one afterburner, they might be playing a little bit risky for the Mythrix fight, but maybe that's what they need to do to win. I know
yeah,
they
that's what I'm
can.
thinking. That's the They if you these guys have thousands of hours in this game. They know that Mythrix pattern without even looking at it. So just a well timed shift to get away from that couple of swings. Use the open window. I don't know. I think they're going now would get them. It'd be risky for sure, and they probably won't. But I
Mm.
reckon they would get away with it if played right.
Again, they could. I just don't know if they're going to.
Yeah.
That's always like you never know.
Yeah. No, they cannot have the chat open. They have to have all their chats and alerts all turned off. They can have no outside input at all.
Yep. The only input they're gonna get is from directly from us if we join their Discord prison that we put them in.
We hate them, so we don't tell them anything. So. Yeah, Limmy, thanks for the raid.
Appreciate it, dude. And Corny's gonna be leaving stage 4 here soon. Did Zink say anything about item lists or Mark? So I don't have them, but
Hmm?
nope.
Oh no, I haven't heard about that. No.
Okay.
Tesla coil from the red. Corny actually getting the legendary chest and it not being a brain code.
I
That's
was gonna
crazy.
ask about that. Right.
that should have been the gamble right there.
That's actually like, the thing is, right? It's on the end of stage 4. So it's gonna help with stage 5, obviously.
Mm.
And it will help with the ads in phase 3 Mythrix, but it's not like the largest item, but it is good.
No.
And I have to recognize that it is good.
It's just better than what we're used to. Tesla coil is one of those items. The earlier you get it in a run, the more value you get, and the more you'll feel from it because it just speeds up your runs, gets you through a lot quicker. It sort of snowballs. The earlier you get, the later you get it, the less sort of impact it's really going to have on your run because you should have other sorts of AOE, and if you're at stage 4 without AOE, then one more stage with AOE is fine at that case. But yeah, it's not bad to have.
No,
Especially if you're slow
again,
speed,
it's
trying to
like
get close
another
to Mythics.
damage source, right? It's
Yeah.
it's more damage, but it's not bad. It's fine.
Cap and Corny, neck and neck. Was there some sort of an event on stage 4? Because they both got the legendary chest. How'd they both have enough money for that? Did they just, I wonder if they just thought,
I
like, I've
think
got the
the boss took a
afterburner, I've got
while.
the speed.
Oh, you know what it
Yes.
was? They both have double pennies, right? And I think they both
Oh,
utilize the
right.
Titan beam.
Right.
Because I think I saw Cabdra's doing that as well. He has a penny, and he was using his elephant to actually get a ton of money. He's doing it right now. He's just taking...
He's doing it with the imps, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, the
He's-
pennies this time are really coming in
Yeah,
clutch.
it's so good. And here comes his Tesla coil.
And the
Nice.
Spirit's fighting the boss right now. I bet he wasn't
Mm.
expecting to see that one, but hey.
I think
Cabbage
you're right,
got
though. It's not
the
that big of
Tesla
a
as well.
threat. Huge. It's not that big of a threat, the blazing out of the Maroon. I think it's just we've all got a little bit of trauma with out of the Maroon. So we just the sight is a little bit scary. It's very dealable though.
Notably, Disputed didn't get the Afterburner yet. He's the only one without it so far, so I hope he
Ooh,
does find
it's
it.
right. It's right next to him there, I'm pretty sure. I think it was around there. I think it was
It's
close to
somewhere in this
TP.
area. Yeah.
Missing that's gonna hurt. Oh, Hut and Fist. 25 minutes with a multi onto stage 5 is pretty damn good.
Yeah, I was just saying earlier, like the fact that they got onto stage 4 in 16 minutes was already good.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
then yeah.
I feel like that's like one of the turning points. Like you can get through the first 3 stages pretty easily, no trauma, but then you can get to stage 4 quickly. Then you got to be able to deal with stage 4 quickly.
Exactly.
That's like I feel like that's a big turning point.
Yeah. And obviously summer with stage 5, it becomes like a 4, 5, and 6 are stages where you have to actually have things to deal with stuff. Cornifer is doing the teleporter right now for stage 5 and is a grandparent. It's kind of in an awkward spot. It's kind of under that root. It's kind of near the
really gonna pin him
edge
there.
of the map. So it's going to be a little bit tough to charge this teleporter. Cabbage is doing it right now as well. Looks like Cap is taking more of a looting route and saying, all right,
Oof.
I don't feel super comfortable doing this teleporter yet. I want to get some stuff, see if there's like something that can help me out. He found a capacitor, so that's all he needs. I guess he's going to go right for it.
Yeah.
He does have the bands for
the
it.
pattern with a Cap in the past. He'll in the first race he'll take a bit slower, a bit longer, and then he puts his foot down the last few. That seems to be the pattern in the last couple of races I've seen him in, and he's good at it. He's consistent. But that Sun's in a really good place. They have a lot of coverage there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of coverage. God, Cap destroyed that grandparent with that capacitor. I mean, I don't want to be like last time I casted and spend the entire time frothing over capacitor, but it's really good, chat. That's all I'm gonna say. It's really good.
It's always been a really, really good one. And you'd think, like, just glancing at the run, that it might be a conflicting equipment with the rebar, right? Because like you kind of want to
Mm.
use bands for whatever. You want to get something complementary a little bit that kind of takes up the failures of what your loadout build does and whatever. But they're going fast, and if there's a big band
Yeah.
procker in their build, blah, just get it done,
Absolutely.
get through. It's not a big deal. Again,
Absolutely.
like if it was a normal run, I'd kind of be thinking more about that stuff. But we're going fast, baby.
Mm. Dio only halfway through stage 4 telly. He seems to be, I think he struggled a bit with those out of the mirrors. He gave him a bit of grief carting them around, I think.
Well, like you said before, when Corny was doing it, that he had the afterburner, so it was really easy to kite them
Yeah.
around. Disputed just doesn't. So again, it took him a
Doesn't have it.
while. He has the quail and he has the chronobobble, but it's not huge, right? Corner first down with
Quail is
teleporter, and he's going around looting stage 5, and this is the stuff that really interests me because it's like
Mm.
who is gonna find what on this map, and who can find some good stuff.
I guess. Like I imagine he's only looking for chance runs and multi like in equipment. So he just wants to
Oh
just kill
yeah,
a skip, I guess, right?
or just like a little bit of movement or something. I know they
I don't
have the
know, but
afterburner, but my a feather would
this,
go the distance.
yeah, the feather would go a long way to
You can see
not
Cabbage
only
Bottom left
survivability.
really farming the pennies right now from a mushroom.
Oh,
Just
that's
like
terrifying.
holding his shift into the wall and just taking
Oh, look
a
at
free damage. Oh
that.
yeah.
Jade Elephant's so
He's
good.
got 2
Underrated.
repulsion armor plates and he's just chilling with the elephant in there. Free money, dude.
Oh,
He's got
Corny finds
6K.
a feather. Did you oh my god, well paid off. I didn't
Easy.
think it was a good play, but he got the feather and he's gone. He's out. He's got a DML capacitor.
Yeah,
He's
he
golden.
he went right for it. He's like, "Get me out of here."
Absolutely.
Look at that. Cap and Corny are leaving exactly the same time. Look at
Love to
this.
see it. Bang, bang.
Boom.
It's one thing for the obviously the feather's great survivability, but I think a lot of people don't realize it's good survivability, but it is in a sense DPS because like it gives you way more windows to attack. It really opens that up to get way more damage than you would without it. So
Oh
even
yeah.
though it's great for the survivability, these going to make them go way faster.
I talk about this a lot when it pertains to engineer turrets and stuff, but like getting a couple bears on an engie turret will allow it to have more uptime, which increases the DPS and stuff like that. But it's true for your character as well, you know? Like
Mm.
the longer you can stay in the fight while doing damage, the better off you are. Like sometimes I think about commando in that sort of sense. If I'm always spending my time running away from Mythrix, I'm not shooting Mythrix, right? So,
Yeah, yeah,
no.
exactly. Cap and Corny are in a literal foot race here. Like it's just who is actually in the lead. That's so cool.
Oh, Cap from his shipping request form got another shipping request form.
Man,
Very
he better loot to
powerful.
get some value out of that. That's awesome. that's
Oh
that's
yeah, dude.
mean. You had to turn back for that too. Speeder still
Dude,
stage 4? Yeah,
he's playing the
Speeder's
long
really
game right
hanging in
now.
there.
He
Uh,
has not found the
no,
afterburner, and he has
no,
not gotten the well, he's not going to get the Tesla actually. He doesn't
he's
have
out of
enough
money.
money. Where did all his money
Mm.
go? I know he had a lot of penny money.
Dude, what? I wonder.
Interesting.
Oh, man,
Oh,
where was that
his
afterburner?
there's a Titan right here. He could get more money if he really wanted extra stuff, but he's probably just gonna end up leaving soon. Cabbage just put an
Mm,
equipment into the equipment drone. I didn't see which one it was. It might have been the cube.
I think it was because your DML over here. Don't you leave that elephant? There you go. Sorry, Jade Elephant. Sorry, chat.
That was a backup. Nice. That was a good play then.
Oh,
I
cool,
think.
cool, cool, cool. The backup drone.
And it looks like Cap started his first pillar. Oh, look at
Oh,
this.
it was
Corny's
an
just going
ATG
into an
printer.
ATG
Yeah.
cauldron.
Why
And
I'm
he just
printing,
gave
losing his
up
speed.
a lot of his speed. A ton of it. So
I
he's
mean,
banking
he's
on damage over speed here, definitely.
yeah.
Right?
I think he's. I mean, he's confident. He's got the afterburner again. Afterburner feather.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was honestly, it's a scary call, but I think that was still the better call. Probably a better call for the race. I think
The
it's always
feather
scary.
is really
Fine printing.
powerful.
Yeah, the feather would have been the determining factor there, which Cap does not have. So
Behind. I'll just
it's
make
a
sure I'm up to speed on everyone's stuff.
yeah. I mean, we got 2 YouTube people here, so we got to refresh every 2 minutes.
I know it's crazy how quick they go behind.
It's
We'll see
actually
him speed up
insane.
in real time.
Yo, Dio's on the moon. Crazy.
Wow. All right.
Again, Cap and Corny pretty much side by side, holding hands virtually through the game. We got one blood
Interesting
pillar.
metaphor.
Yeah, they're best friends.
Yeah. And there we go. Cabbage is on the moon as well. We'll see how long Disputed takes with stage 5 because he did loot up a little bit of last stage. But honestly, looking at his items, I don't really think it paid off. I don't really see
No,
anything
not
that
at
he
all.
got that was like, wow, that was really worth all that. Like he
Like
has a
the
little bit of bleed for the
crowbar is
crowdfunder.
like yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a focus crystal. Everyone's got the crowbar for the capacitor that he doesn't have is the only thing I can see there. But oh no, he has the capacitor. Sorry, maybe he's dealing with a Z construct now and struggling. He sees the feather though. He's got the feather. Nice. Yeah, he's feeling the struggles are going a little bit slower. The enemy's a little bit harder. He's got that less items. He's in a hard place right now.
The streams are like auto into not good quality for me. Stop it. Thank you.
Corny's done with the pillar, and Cap is still struggling. He's only 4% through. He's really stuck here with these chimeras. Give him a bit of trouble.
So different approaches to the same problem, right? Corny went in and it looked like, just judging from his health, that he went the tank route and just said, hey, I need to get through this pillar. I'm going to take some damage. No big deal.
Yeah.
Cap doesn't want to take damage. So he's saying, all right, I want to kill everything on this pillar. And if I can't, and looks like he can't, he's going to move to the other one and then come back later, which does waste a lot of time. But
He's already
again,
got one.
he doesn't have the feather either. Corny knows
He's
that
already
he's
got
going to have
one
a really good
done.
fight. Oh, did he do it already? Oh, he did it already.
He must have done it already, yeah.
Okay.
Corny's gone for the soul pillar, which I think is the risky play, but I think is the right play. You gotta no one likes soul pillars, but mass pillars take so long. And you're gonna see the difference here. Corny is it's the best soul pillar to have. Most of the enemies will spawn inside of that little biodome there. So a good call. He's done, and Cap's on 5% on a mass pillar. So rough. Zinc unimpressed by the reds on the moon, giving his camera a wiggle. Also going in ATGs.
Cabbage.
We have, Cabbage. Sorry, can we get some special appreciation for the Cabbage? The way Cabbage talks to us through his screen. No one else does that like Cabbage does.
That's what happens
Who was first
when
the moon?
you don't talk in your videos. It was corny.
It was corny. All right. It was
by like 2
neck and neck.
seconds.
Yeah. Right. First the moon, corny.
All right, and Corny is the first one fighting Mythrix right now as well. Let's see his damage. He obviously, so he took the capacitor, he took the DML, he has the ATGs right now, or the extra plasma shrimp, sorry, right now as well.
Jesus.
It's fine. Relax.
Sorry, just
Breathe.
a reflex at this point.
That's the thing though, like, because he has plasma shrimp, because they all have plasma shrimp, I don't know if I would have gone into the ATG printer really, but maybe. It's hard to say because like it is a lot more damage, but compared to like a really full ATG, it is a lot less for a build like this because they're trying to depend on band procs to really get through the fight. I don't know. Either way.
Cabbage done with one pillar. No one getting a pillar skip, by the way. Interesting. And no deaths either. Not to be surprised. Obviously, he's the best of the best.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Usually we would have a death by this point, though. It feels like on average. It happens. We'll see in the Mythic fight, because like half of the players... Oh, no, it's just Cap. Cap is the only one without a feather right now. So we'll see how his Mythic fight goes in particular. I'm really curious to see. The risk with Afterburner on multi is always that you can shift and hit into Mythrix or like an ad or something like that, and you can just get stopped right there in the middle. And also another risk with multi-shift is that you can't jump when you activate it. So if they're shifting and there's what is going on with Cap's screen right now? Jesus. Whatever. It's on me. I had the multi Twitch is being weird. Um, if you that threw me. If you shift and there's like a shockwave coming up behind you, you can't get away from it. So
That's such a bad feeling. Like you can feel it like breathing down your neck. Nothing I can do about this. It's,
uh,
it's gotta tank it.
but seeing what Cap is doing right now is exactly what we want him to, is kind of using the ramp to kind of get that pseudo feather in, right? He's kind of getting the height he needs. He's using the cube he needs to get Mythrix to
Mm,
stand still so he can kind of kite around him. Corny's on a
yeah,
phase 2 Mythrix. Cabbage just started phase 1, and
get
Disputed
into
is
it
still
now.
on the teleporter, about halfway through stage 5 right now.
Mm,
Again, I'm really curious to see if Disputed can find anything. I don't know. Like, I'm sure he has an inkling of a suspicion that he might be behind a little bit, but
mm. Oh, he's got
we'll
spiked
see
by their
how
grandparent.
he kind
Jesus.
of reacts to that and see what he does going forward here. If he'll loot more, try to find something that will make his run better, or if he's just going to try to salvage it by going as fast as he can from this point on. But we'll see.
Mm.
That void band damage, you know.
I forgot he had it. Oh man, paying off dividends. Man, imagine we got 2 of them.
Yeah, but look at
Unfair,
what
actually.
Cabbage did. Cabbage has 5 plasma shrimps right now. So that's where his
Yeah, he
damage
went
is really
hard on
coming
that.
from.
Yeah, he went hard on the
I
ATG
mean, he
soup.
had
He went
to,
for it.
right? I
Yeah,
mean, looking at Cap and Corny, they have the bands, so they can kind of rely a little bit more on that. Cap actually didn't print a single ATG. Well, I wouldn't have expected him to. Again, he doesn't have a feather. He really wants his movement speed.
mm. He needs his speed. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if he did. He check the soup? I didn't see him go to the soup. He might have. Dio
Oh,
is done with the TP finally. He's going to do a final sweep of the stage, hopefully quickly.
Corny is
Finding a
about
brooch
to
and an
enter
infusion.
in pizza phase. Here we go.
Oh,
Mythrix is
yeah.
jumping into the center, and we'll see how that goes.
Now, this is where the speed comes in. He's got to stay real close and hope the ads around him just leave him alone. There is a golem over there somewhere.
Corny's weaving in and out of the lines, but that was a really good
Cruising.
pizza. Easy. I mean, I'm not
Yes.
surprised. Cabbage just used his gloop.
No.
I saw the last light of that as
Nice.
it went off.
Cabbage just caught right up to a Cap, by the way. He's a Cap only just entering phase 3. Oh, the gloop's in. Use it. Yeah. I love seeing gloop actually used. I don't think
Um,
he wants to be using it, but it's there. It's doing it for him.
I think it might be actual real consideration right now because
Maybe.
you got to play a little bit risky. You got to get in there, and I
Yeah.
think Genesis Loop is obviously the most damaging thing they all have. A gloop ban proc would be
Yeah.
insane if they can actually
Yeah.
get it off. Obviously, it's risky. It's the riskiest thing they could do, but if they did it, they could actually cut Mythrix short. So, hey,
Only downside being you can't get a plasma shrimp proc off of a gloop because you've got tiny health. But still, the
yeah,
ban proc is huge.
Cabbage is scaring me.
Cap is scary.
They're all scaring
Are you
me.
gonna look
Oh, Corny
confident
is
in that
scaring me.
pizza at all?
Everyone is scaring me all at the same time. It's like the season finale of a show where everyone is dying.
Spoilers.
Oh
Oh, Corny
God!
glipping. He's glipping.
But he didn't get Mythrix in
Ta-da.
it because he jumped away. But he did get
No.
the ads. A
Yeah,
few of
which
the
is
ads
very
there.
helpful. A lot of people feel the biggest issue of pizza is the ads and not actually the pizza. It's all the little balls and stuff coming at you right now.
Oh my God!
He
Oh, he
has
got hit in the
26
midair.
health.
Wait,
Gloop.
the gloop.
Oh, the
Oh,
shockwave. Oh, there it is.
this right
The
we were talking
exact
about it, and
situation we were
there's the plus
talking.
5. Oh man.
He couldn't do anything. He had to shift and he couldn't jump. He had to, and he knew it too. The
And
moment it
Cabbage is
happened,
just about to finish phase 3 actually. And
Cabbage.
oh, he doesn't get the phase 4 skip. I think if he went and stood in the middle with DML, he would have been able to skip it. But and then Corny's actually didn't get the skip either, so they're both right now neck and neck. Cabbage came back quick with the plimps. Actually
Absolutely.
insane.
Oh no, he used his DML too early. Oh, he just lost a big chunk of time using the DML. The DML and the capacitor would have saved him a lot of time for phase 4, but he used it just there at the end for some reason. Dio on the moon Might be able to steal.
Wow.
And Cap with a
Cap.
+5. Cap, what are you doing?
So it looks like
Oh,
Cabbage has got this one in the bag, dude. As long as he doesn't die on the ship, that's a win, and he might actually get bonus points for it because Disputed still hasn't even fought Mythrix yet, and he's at just about the same time. So,
yeah. There's the risk
uh-oh.
reward. I think Cap was trying to skip phase 4. He was trying to hold it for a bit longer, and then he just ate
Oh,
that
Cabbage.
pizza.
He's using the rocks as they're intended to get back up. Good. Hell yeah. That was really tough at the end there. And correct me if I'm wrong, but is that the first time Corny's died in like the last 2 races he's been in
Yeah, I
or
haven't seen him
something?
die in a long time, man. The last time I was here, I had missed the last one. It was a bit early for me, but the last one I watched, he didn't die at all. And that's the cornerstone of a consistent race. To win an entire gauntlet race is just, if you can go deathless, you're in a good chance. And
Oh yeah. I mean,
yeah,
if he went deathless, he would have been only seconds behind Cabbage.
yeah.
So, oh, Cabbage just
Cap and
kickflipped
Corny.
a drone.
I love drones. I love their interactions. Dio
Yep.
finally seen the ATG. Oh, Dio had scrap. Interesting. Nice.
Disputed did get the feather, so it might be in his best interest, as we've seen, to go into the plasma shrimp printer.
Yeah, you got a little bit. Unfortunately, unless there's a couple of deaths here from Cap and Corny, I don't think there's I think Dio's spot is solidified, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Disputed stream is like freaking out for me right now. Jesus.
YouTube and Cabbage, just like that, with his void band and all of his power, comes in first.
Oh.
Jesus. And like neck and neck with Corny. That's crazy.
The
God, I love
times are
racing.
weird for me right now, so just give me a second. Oh boy. All right. I don't have
Cabbage.
pictures for the times right now, so I'm gonna just not show the times for a second.
I think
Just
Cabbage got a
run me.
bonus point.
Fucking
I think he actually got a bonus
Disputed's
point.
dumbass starting soon screen.
It's so
Reset.
fucking cursed.
God.
It's so cursed.
Anyway.
Oh, I love Dio, but his brain, man. It's a beast.
I need the mod team to help Cabbage with his thing, and then we'll bring in Corny and Cap in here right now. Talk to them real quick.
Game.
Hey,
G'day.
shut up. We're
Good
talking.
day.
How was that run?
Oh,
Okay,
Corny.
so what up? You guys finished pretty much at the same time.
What's up?
So
It was
Yeah.
insane, actually.
Real time.
mhm.
Yeah.
Real time? Yeah.
Yep.
Real time
but-
and game time.
Oh,
and game time?
okay.
Wait, no
Yeah.
way.
No, restart your
Yeah.
games. Though. Thank you.
Yeah,
Restart
I
them
restarted it.
now.
Yeah, restarting.
Okay. How was that run? Start the run off today.
Really good, honestly. I think honestly I played it really well. I greeted looting Fogbound too much. There was 0 good loot on that stage. Literally all of our greens, other than the band printer, was ass. So
True.
I don't know. Like
It
it was
was
a good
tough.
run. I got pizza at the very, very, very end. I thought I was gonna dodge it too. I wasn't even worried about it, and it just happened. It is what it is. But I think I
It
played it
did
pretty
look
well.
really-
Other than
You did look really nonchalant
Yeah.
when he hit you. Like, he didn't even move. He just fucking ate it.
yeah,
Wait, so
Yeah.
you died to Pizza Cap and I died to a Shockwave. Let's fucking go.
Mm.
you had to do a shockwave. Okay.
Yeah.
So we
I-
both
I-
would have
I-
been at like 44. Damn.
You guys
Yeah.
were like literally hand in
Oh,
hand the
man.
entire way. It was insane.
Oh,
And died like a
Damn.
minute apart from each other. It was impressive.
Sick.
It was funny because like Race and I were just talking about what it's like to use a shift as multi, and how if you use it you can't jump, you're stuck, and there's a shockwave coming, you just got to clench and bear it.
Yeah.
And then seconds later, Corny
Yeah.
like to the back, couldn't do anything about it, just had to sit there
Yeah.
and cop it.
yeah.
One There's one thing that I was really worried about, which was transport moding away from Mythrix and then him dashing in front of you and taking your transport mode away.
Yep.
Oh,
I feel like I've died a lot to that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was really worried about that, but it was just
So-
fucking pizza at the end of the day.
So you had a lot more to worry about with Mythrix, Cap, because you were the only one who didn't find a feather.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Mm.
Interesting.
and then Disputed so far is the only one who didn't find the afterburner. So it was kind of like,
Huh.
yeah, but the afterburner
So-
did help a ton. What's up?
Huge.
Yeah, I didn't really care about not having a feather since I had the afterburner, but
Yeah.
I mean, pizza still fucked me, so you know.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
though.
feather
Yeah.
just really good overall, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that confidence.
It's a beautiful item. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I mean, yeah, there wasn't much to
Also
say
the-
about it. This again is another run in the very long string of runs now where we just didn't get any speed, really.
Yeah.
We just haven't
Just
had
Malka
any.
printer.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
stage
yeah.
one, but like that stage one didn't have a
Yeah,
ton of items,
yeah.
so it was just
Really
kinda like,
gave you a false sense of security. But yeah, speed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tons of then nothing else at all.
Yeah, tons of it.
Nothing. But yeah, like
That's
you,
fun,
and,
though.
you and Connie, it was just about the two of you. It was crazy to watch. It was really cool.
so
And those deaths were
Cabbage
rough.
did win, right? We're having him talk to the help desk right now because there was an issue with the racing profile. Everything's fine. He had all the same items, but his stage 2, things were in a different spot, even though everything was
Oh.
the same. Yeah,
Interesting.
because like
Yeah.
a radar spawned because I think he was on the wrong profile.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
But what's interesting about his
Ah.
run, and I want to hear your guys' reaction to it, but stage 2 he took Void Band.
Yeah.
Mm,
After
Okay.
passing up a void band in stage 1 as well. He left one on the ground and took the second one.
Yeah.
It's just interesting.
Band is too good, too powerful.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we
true.
already talked about that. He
The-
cheated. He,
the main
he took the
difference-
best item in the game.
Between his run and your guys' run is he loaded up on plasma shrimp on the moon on the soup.
Oh,
Yeah,
did he?
that
He
was-
gave away all his whites for it.
Pretty much. I mean, he had the feather and afterburner, and he was like, you know what? Like,
Oh,
let's just
yeah.
do it. And he just
Yeah,
blasted through
totally.
the fight. He actually used Gloop on phase 2 Mythrix and
Nice.
got the ads down lower as well. So
I'm keen to ask him if that was
Shit.
intentional because it kind of looked intentional, but I don't know if it was. I don't know. I'm keen to see.
I mean, it's a speed run strat, so I would be surprised.
I mean, yeah, he's
um,
a speed runner, so he's
yeah.
wouldn't put anything past him.
Man, really pushing the limits.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
I saw you, Corny, activate a loop during phase 3, but then like Mythrix jumped right after, and I was like, oh no, the free
That was-
damage.
It was
Yeah.
very
Sad.
like anime-esque. Like he just dodged the shit out of it. It's
Yeah.
just gone.
Yeah.
It was very well
what's
played by
the-
Mythrix.
Yeah, but it wasn't really an issue because that final phase was like really lots of pressure, and eventually the gloop just came back, right? So all good.
Yeah. But it was
Mhm.
well done. It was heartbreaking. See that death?
Is the site normal
Broken?
for you
No.
guys?
Nope. Just
Okay. Cool.
you're just gonna have to deal
Yeah.
with it.
Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
Website team is like
Alright.
putting out 17 fires or something, so we're just gonna
Yeah.
smile and wave.
Yep.
Oh, we got disputed on the big screen. Oh
yeah.
yeah.
He was the one playing, so
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Wow.
took a very long time on a really long time on Abyssal
really
Depths.
long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that no afterburner for
Really?
the boss fight gave him a lot of grief, and it sort of snowballed from there.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone else get the red chest?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I think
Nice.
I
Because
think everyone but Dio got it.
yeah, Dispute was the
Really?
only one. He didn't get
'Cause
either of the
we had-
reds.
we had 2 pennies and
Yep.
Stone Titan. I believe
Everyone
on the same
did it.
stage.
Everyone did it. Yeah.
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 Nice. Hell yeah.
I was actually
Easy money.
surprised because like I feel Disputed was the one who utilized the pennies the least out of everyone today.
Yeah,
Cabbage
he's a
was
penny guy.
really taking a lot of pennies. Like even stage 4 and 5, he held on to the elephant all runs, so he was able to just sit there in attacks and just like from imps and mushrooms and just take it, which was
Yeah, he
really
just
really
sitting in
good.
mushroom pools, just stagnant, just getting bank.
Yeah, he had the repulsion armor plates
I
as
know.
well for it. I mean, everyone got those, so
It was insane. Like it was interesting because like I got really excited about the Tesla coil, and it shows the standard what we used to for the red chest. Because Testicle isn't even that good. It's fine. But like, it's like, whoa, not a brain code. It's crazy.
I mean,
Yeah,
it helps at least, you know. Like,
Yeah,
come on,
it
his
helps.
AOE was really suffering. So
It
yeah,
does something, yeah.
Where was this
Not dog shit.
crowdfunder though? That's what I want to know.
Stage 2. It was
Stage
in like
two.
the middle of the map,
Interesting.
wetland. And I was actually surprised that more people didn't take it, I think.
Yeah, that would have been really good because it's the Bleak Burner Sky Meadow, which it looks
Yeah.
like Disputed went into a little bit.
No, he didn't actually
Mm.
at all. I
No?
don't even think he
Okay.
saw it. No,
he
Oh,
just
Yeah, two
looted.
bleed.
he should have.
It's kind of
probably,
near spawn. I thought, yeah, I don't know.
because that would have
Okay.
been a way for him to
been
actually
a good
come
build.
back here. Yeah, but
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, either way.
Jesus.
It
He's
was-
close to that.
It was kind of tragic too, because he spent so much time on stage 4, and he was probably like, okay, I want some stuff to come back with on stage 4, and then stage 5, he's like, maybe I just need to go. So I don't think he looted the whole thing either.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a
indecisive.
mishmash of strategies there, kind of playing on his back foot a little bit. And I knew he knew it, right? So, but it's tough.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, once you fall into that, you can really fall into a sort of like a pit in a sense of like again, you take a bit longer, doesn't pay off, the game gets a bit harder, everything is a little bit slower. It's not something you can't come back from. Clearly, it's still like he's gonna get out of this fine, but in the terms of racing, it can really sort of snowball in effect. Like
Mhm.
taking that extra time can just get even harder and harder if the items don't back you up.
Yeah, but then we fell back on that discussion, right? It's like, when is zoom time? Because of course you can zoom and like depend on raw damage, but that's always such a calculation you have to do on the fly. It's like freaking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
The
yeah.
race and I sort of disagreed about that. I thought for me, zoom time was when, and that's not the phrase we're going to coin it. But anyway, I'm just going to use it because you said it. Is
Zoom time.
once that afterburner
Zoom
was
time.
picked up, I thought that, yeah, just go. So after that, just
Yeah,
get out of there. But
for sure. It
I felt like there was
kinda
a time to go
the
faster,
speed we
but-
were missing.
I
And we had
was
the
just
band
kind of
damage with
hesitant.
capacitor.
Mhm. Well, you didn't have capacitor yet.
Oh yeah, that was Sky Meadow. Yeah.
Yeah, Sky Meadow. Once you got capacitor, that's when I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
okay, that's when I was on board.
For sure,
but-
zoom time. Yeah. I was still a little nervous on the damage going into stage 5. I was
Yeah.
debating looting a little bit more, but you just got to go at some point.
Mhm.
Same.
That's that's the risk, right? How much do I loot for me to not get any damage at all on this map and waste 20
Yeah.
minutes?
Yep, exactly.
Bit rough.
That's what I did on Fogbound. I wasted like 3 minutes going around that stage just to find like 2 death mark
Dog shit.
and fucking razor wire or
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah, 2
The
death
amount
marks,
of-
bro.
Yeah,
I had like 3 or 4
Yeah,
death mark that run. It was stupid.
yeah. Not even funny. Like, not even funny.
I
don't
love
even
that
think
death mark stats.
Corny, I
It's
don't even think
awesome.
you really looted Fogbound that much. It looked like you just kind of went through.
Yeah,
Good.
I got 1 or 2 like around the telly, and then when it was done, I circled around, went up to the mainland, like through the beach, crossed the bridge, got like 1 or 2 chests, and it was like, oh no.
Yep.
Because yeah,
I'm not telling Dio to see chat, by the way, but Cabbage is fixing some stuff at the help desk, so that's why we're
Correct.
still watching Dio, by the way.
We're just
Some
letting
copium
him finish.
entertainment.
Yeah.
We also just want him to suffer as well. So.
Yeah, we
Good
hate
man.
him, so this is payback.
Ever since he left Twitch for YouTube, he's don't like him very much.
So I got second, yeah,
Probably. No, yeah.
and
No,
Cabbage.
you got third.
Did I get the 49.37?
Yeah, you came in.
Okay,
like
I looked
30
at
seconds behind Corny.
the end screen, and those are different.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
probably why I was confused.
don't
Okay.
look at the end screen.
Yeah.
ignore.
5 minutes off that time, and look how close everything is. It's insane.
Yeah.
I know. I
Very
mean,
cool.
again, you guys were all in the ending cutscene at the same time, really. As you all just letting it kind of play out. So, really,
That was a fun run.
good job.
Yeah, multi, like holding on to the good RNG to keep us going. Just
Yeah, it wasn't
in general.
quite as insane as the last couple of ones, but still very good. I mean, a band printer. Was there just not many greens on stage 2 for the band printer? Or
No.
was that-
No.
We got
Nope.
all the shit greens, stage 3 and on.
Yeah.
God damn. Because you were talking about all the shitty greens, but you're like 2 bands.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see how much it was.
Wow.
You
That's
only had
just
the 2
mean.
greens going into stage 3. So double band.
Kicking the
And-
teeth.
I was seriously considering as well, like taking one band and one quail.
I was thinking that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you got to risk the damage. Like you got to risk the damage
Yeah.
for sure.
You have
Yeah.
to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Quail with multi is just
Yeah.
it's good. It's just it's
It
triggering.
really is
It's
good.
wonky.
It's the momentum locks is so frustrating.
So
Almost too
Very
good.
good.
a reminder that multi his movement is very different from the other survivors, and you can actually pinpoint it on the fact that his acceleration stat, which is hidden, is actually very low. So it makes using things like quails and things like rolling pots really really different for him in particular.
So awkward.
And it makes it those situations which are kind of annoying. Like when you double jump with feather and you boost yourself with nail gun, you get momentum lock, so you can't move anywhere, and you just have to let yourself fall where you land. Stuff like that. There's some really strange things with multi's movement. As you
Interesting
kind
because
of
Artie
play
is
a lot.
also
Yeah.
Artie's also the low acceleration. She's the one that suffers a lot from momentum lock as well. Like if you're like trying to hover and hit like a jump pad or something, like you're stuck. You can't move until your feet touch the ground. You're going the
Artie
direction.
is also
to
the
go.
only other character in the game who has a lower acceleration stat than the average character. So, unfortunately,
Which is why everyone thinks they're multi and Artie are slower. They're not. They just turn like a wet noodle.
yeah, that's rough, dude.
Yep, yep, yep.
All right, we'll bring in Disputed in here. I think they're still helping Cabbage with the stuff. So,
Yeah.
hey, Disputed, hello.
Oh no.
No.
G'day.
Hello.
Hey,
Do you? Oh, there he is.
how was that
How you
run?
feeling?
Having fun?
Man, that was pretty rough at the end.
It was.
I'm happy I didn't +5.
Mm-hmm.
Did I come in last on that one?
You did. Unfortunately.
Ah. What did I miss? Was I just slow?
You missed a hard light afterburner on stage 4, which would have helped you during the boss fight because it really
Yeah.
took you a long time to kill those
It
guys.
really snowballed from there.
Tesla
You're all
is
pretty much
something
neck and neck.
in the legendary chest. Everyone utilized the pennies really well in stage 4 to get like a ton of money, and they just went for that. And then
Fair.
between those two, it helped Mythrix fight, but also I think a lot of you guys went into the plasma shrimp cauldron. Some of you did, some of you didn't. But I mean,
Yeah,
that was
looking
kind
back
of
on it, I kind of wish I did.
I
Yeah.
paid an extra, and when I lost all of my speed, I kind of got emotional, and I should have just gone all in, but I turned away. I was like, nah, fuck this soup. I don't want this anymore.
It did take like the first roll took 3 of your speed items, I think. Had like 5 of them. Like,
Yeah, it took a
Mocha
Maka,
and a hoof.
2 scrap, and then 2 Maka and a hoof. That was the
Oh man.
Yeah, get
Like, you just
fucked.
go all in at that point, right? You just
yeah. I was angry, bro. Come
Oh,
on.
that's so relatable. Like, fuck this game, man. This game's stupid.
This
I
website,
feel that.
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Website's
about it.
fucked.
Don't worry about it. Shut up.
All right.
The
things
website
happen here.
team is, or the mod team's trying to help Cabbage. The website team is trying to help the website. It's a day where it's just, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We're handling it. We do see the times up on the website though. Cabbage is still fixing some stuff. We can't start until we get his stuff sorted. So what happened to Speeded is his stage 2 things were the same. He had the same items, but things were moved around differently. Seed wise, because there was a what is it called? The radar. The stage radar.
Mm.
Because he
Yeah,
didn't
Oh.
have the
that
right
thing's
profile,
cool.
I think. So they're helping him with that at the moment.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right.
Very good luck.
How are you guys feeling about
Good job.
the upcoming loadout? Specifically Bandit, because that's next. Easy one, right? So easy.
I mean, You get bans potentially.
Yeah.
I've thrown my fair amount of bandit runs, so I guess we'll see on my end.
I do recall you die in stage 1 as bandit in one of these.
Yeah, like one of the first ones actually to a vagrant. It's pretty
I
cool.
remember.
Oh, really? God damn.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You get these good runs. This is a loadout that this would be a lot of people's go-to bandit loadout. But the thing, everyone's so well versed in this particular loadout that it's like, oh well, it's good, but everyone's good at this. Then it puts even more pressure on to go even faster again. It's interesting.
Yeah, we'll have to.
The only thing I would change, is that the throwing shift actually?
It is.
It is
Yep.
this is my loadout. Yeah, this is the loadout.
Can't recognize
the
your own
good one.
loadout, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It's mine, actually.
This Dan's loadouts, this shit sucks.
Yeah, get the fuck
Yeah,
out
it's
of here.
ass, bro.
Speaking of really good loadouts, how you feel about the Railgunner one upcoming later?
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Railgun, you got your M2.
I'm gonna slow down so many attacks.
And this Railgunner is it's going to be where the mind games are at. I'm not saying I'm planning anything, nor that I expect anything from anybody. I'm just saying like mind games, skip, not skip, attack speed.
What does that mean?
The whole shebang. Yeah.
I'm definitely not planning anything. Just letting you guys
Yeah.
know.
No, it's disputed. You're
well, the
falling into
mind
his
games have
trap right
begun,
now.
so
Yeah.
Any of you guys supercharged users? I know a lot of us use cryocharge, but any of you guys
I love
supercharged
supercharged.
enthusiasts?
I love
Okay.
supercharged. Yeah.
Interesting.
yeah, I'll use it run
3.0
cryo, but
like 3.0 proc, like you
Yeah.
can surely you can freeze Mythrix, but like double crowbar, like crit hit on the supercharge, and then you get like an ATG out. Pretty much the same thing.
I have a bug in my
Yeah,
game
and
where
equally
neither
as
of those
consistent.
abilities hit.
Yeah.
Neither of them hit, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah, every time
Yeah,
I
I think
zoom
a lot
in
of
and
it's-
try to aim at an enemy, it misses. It's weird.
Oh,
yeah.
I wanted to bring this up. So on right when we spawned in on multi, we were able to do double rebar. Like we didn't have to time it at all. Did anybody else notice that? Or am I crazy?
You can
You're
just hold it.
crazy.
You
Okay.
can always do double rebar. What do you mean? It's just if it's
Didn't you
fast
need like a
enough.
little bit of attack speed?
To make it fast, you do.
To
you
make
need
it
one
faster?
syringe and go kicks off. You can always do it.
Yeah.
Are you
You can do it
crazy?
manually at like a
You're going
faster
crazy.
rate than if you just hold it if you don't have attack speed to start out.
I mean, yeah, you can just click the buttons. I think it's for
Just press R.
you need syringe just to hold everything down and be lazy. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah, exactly. The hold R, hold the M1 build.
Yeah, disputed is insane.
Dio's like, I've got this new tech,
felt
man. I
weird.
figured it out.
I don't know, man.
But
I
think the thing
remembered my
with
Discord alert, by the way.
oh, good job, man.
So
GG.
don't
I was
bully
going to
me.
ask you.
I don't even believe
I
it.
think the
actually.
thing between cryocharge and supercharge, a lot of us prefer cryocharge over. Is it touches on what Corny just said as well? It's the consistency. Like he said, like if you get a crit shot with a supercharge and an ATG and like a band, like yeah, it is huge damage, but it's the inconsistency of that. When cryocharge is it's a consistency of the freeze and the fact you can go straight back to your other like your M1, your M2 and stuff like
Absolutely.
that without any sort of downtime. And then those can also proc the HGs and stuff, which I'm not saying supercharge in itself is amazing. I've used it obviously. Like I had it in a race and I loved it. But
It's
I
just
think
a
that's the
feel good
difference.
gamble. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
get
when
an
it hits,
ATG
like
off it, it's like, oh yeah.
we're all gamers. We all get
Oh,
the same
yeah.
dopamine from seeing big number, right?
Yeah.
We
If
get
you
it.
couldn't freeze Mythrix, I think Supercharge would be a lot more viable.
Yeah.
There'd be something there to it, sure.
I think it's stupid
But,
that you can freeze Mythrix in the first place. You can't freeze the
You're right.
teleporter bosses, but the final boss, you can freeze.
Actually,
And
the
not
final
play it.
boss is the Voidling, and he
We
can't
don't
be
talk
frozen.
about
So
Voidling, yeah. Everyone's favorite boss. Oh shit. Well, like didn't the devs say like they were like, oh, we let you do that for Artie because like that's your reward for playing Artie. Then they just did it for Railgunner as well. They're the strongest survivor in the game.
Man, why's everybody got to bully Artie?
I don't know. Everyone that thinks Artie's bad means you're bad at Artie. I'm sorry, chat. Don't add me.
yeah.
Artie's like top 3 survivor.
I say it all the
She
time
is.
though. Everyone who thinks that A character or B character or C character is the worst just kind of means, chat. I mean, I want to point your fingers. I think you're
Look
just the worst
inward.
with them. Need some
Yeah.
practice.
Yeah, the loader's kind of ass, so I don't know. Some.
Listen to the signs, people. Listen to the signs.
Yeah. Point the finger at the mirror at yourself. Just don't blame the game. Oh, yeah, except for Rex. Rex sucks ass. No, you're right.
Oh man.
How's my stream, by the way?
It was weird for a bit. It was doing weird things for me, but I think it's fine.
Okay.
It's alright. It's not taking away anything at the moment. I don't think.
It's fine. We've got 2 YouTube streams going, so we're just refreshing every 30 seconds to make sure that we're not an hour behind somehow. So
Yeah, between
it's
Twitch
fine.
and the YouTube stuff, it's like things are constantly trying to get delayed and stuff. I'm just trying my best here. I'm trying to keep afloat.
It's too many holes. Not enough buckets.
Well, I got some news for you. I'm actually switching over to Facebook Gaming.
Oh wow.
Holy.
Oh, it's
Not gotta worry
happening.
about it anymore.
He's made it to the big time, Chad. He did it. They
Hey,
offered
Dio,
him
remember all the
multiple
games we played when you get famous? Like, remember us?
Yeah.
Come on.
He's going to be a Candy Crush streamer now.
I'm gonna become the metaverse. You guys are still gonna be streaming on Twitch.
You're going to be hanging out with Zuckerberg playing Candy Crush in the metaverse. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
So I'll give you an update on Capture stuff. They're still doing some stuff. I'm watching the testing and stuff right now. They're just trying to make sure that things are aligned and things are strangely not aligned. So they're solving it.
Yeah. It looks like they're getting to the cusp of it now.
Mm-hmm.
Why did all 3 of the multi-Twitch streams start buffering at once? What the-
It's a good website or something. I don't know.
God damn.
It's a good tool.
Also, this would
The races page is now actually working. We can see the times. We can see the actual icons again. Nice.
Good job, Sulky and JP. Huge. I mean, it's been working for me
The
for a little bit,
cabbage,
but
cabbage taking the bonus point there as well, which is pretty insane. If there wasn't the deaths, the corny cap death, that would have stopped it. But that's the reward, I
Damn,
guess,
I was
for
really
no
fucking
plus
slow
5.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
stage 4
I didn't have a
really.
+5 and I still.
Yeah,
was
stage
that
4
slow.
really puts you on the back foot.
Cap's internet died.
Oh dear.
SA's not here.
Oh.
Oh my god. Today's going great. Don't worry about it.
Today's what? Don't worry about it. Everything's
We're
fine.
chugging forward. We're like, dude,
Where's that?
show
Where's that
must go
meme
on
with
type
the
thing.
dog sitting in fire. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong.
I'll be back soon. But in the
it's
meantime, we
fine.
still have to wait for the mod team to help with Cabbage anyway. So, you know,
Dude, Cap craned it. What can I
damn, that bad.
say? Cran's in chat right now, fucking death chanting. It's not my fault. Not my fault.
No halftime show we will ever have. Feature dancing.
you
Sorry.
Me singing will be the last thing you hear because everyone will unsub and leave. So,
Should have Raydans do marbles for the halftime show.
oh, it's the marbles. You want to do marbles, chat?
Dude, I don't have that shit
Yeah,
set up.
I'm
Don't
like,
even
oh.
bait him like that.
It's like, wow, why did Dan never come back to the races ever again? I don't know. Crazy.
We're waiting for
Well, soon could be
two
the pot
people.
golf.
Jesus. So that's what we were thinking about. Like, how do we get pot golf to be a thing?
Oh, dude.
Man. I need to talk to some modders, dude. If you're a modder and you like making stuff, and you want to make pot golf with the resources team, head up the Discord and let us know. Because I have some idea. Dude, think about it. Picture yourself as a railgunner, right? You spawn in. You have 4 abilities, and they're all mines, right? The first one is like your driver. The last one is your putter. right? Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Like in the
people
sense of like how
about
far
this,
they push. Dude.
and they think we're joking. Like, oh, are you serious? Like, yes, we're serious. That's amazing. That'd be so much fun. And just if anyone out there is listening and writing down, make sure top of the page, big highlighted letters, add the Wii golf noises. Like the nice shot, that needs to be in there.
I don't
Just
think we
saying.
can do that legally.
No, they'll find a way. Oh, legally, yeah, no, don't do that. Wink, don't do it.
Dude, Nintendo would come
Nintendo-
right over and
Yeah.
shut us down.
Yeah, people think
Right,
we're
and
joking
stop.
about podcast. We want it. It's actually we want it so bad.
No,
Welcome back,
we're
Cap.
dead serious. Actually.
Hey, I was here all along. What's
Hey, for sure.
Just gaslight us that you guys left. What are you doing?
Where'd you guys go? You guys
Yeah, we're-
all left simultaneously.
We're having a problem after problem, like after problem, but Dan, go check out what's happening in the help desk and report back.
All right, furry run.
Hey, go.
Ah,
So we're not disqualifying Cap. To be clear.
We could.
not
Do you
yet.
want to? You want that third
Absolutely.
place 1 point disputed?
I fucking
That
hate
bad?
that guy.
Could there be a point to letting the racers know the times and deaths of other racers in order to dynamically force them to adjust their speed safe to be competitive? I think outside influence, it's a slippery slope to go down. Because when we're seeing them in their own little world, we're seeing them play how they would have regardless. And I think there's something to that that's like really cool. I think if they hear that someone else went really fast and they're like, oh, I'm missing something in my seed somewhere. And I think that kind of
Yeah.
like outside influence is a little bit too much because it's seeded.
Any info is info. It's
Yeah.
really can't.
Midweek race? Yeah, I guess so. No one's available for the weekend, dude. That's all we got. Forrest that's straight out of the VC. I mean, I locked it. He's not coming back. So
So is Cabbage banned or
do you want him banned? I mean, he's
What are we
winning.
thinking?
You want the second place point?
I mean, I'll take second place point. We'll just ban him.
Yeah, you did
Well
good.
done.
Yeah, second place.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job, Corny. You got first.
Yo, thank
Hell
you. GG, massive.
I thought Dan was gonna be quick. I thought we were gonna hear news back, but I think there's more
You just
problems.
use the Australian for communication, so I don't know.
I think there's more problems today than we even realized.
Possibly.
Like I know, so to fill you guys in also, we're working on a version 2 of the website. If you've heard us mention it a little bit, V2, it's coming, it's happening. Oh my god. That's gonna
Holy
come at some
shit.
point. And we're working towards it, but I think V1, the current website, is shitting the bed. And it's on its way out. It's in hospice, and we're just like, how fast can we get V2 out, essentially?
All right, they're not too far off. They're gonna get back to us in a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks like they're doing like
Smooth.
one last test for Cabbage's game. He's booting up his game right now. Oh yeah, I didn't show the cards today. This is actually a really good time for that as well. The player cards. Boom. Disputed Origin. He has a win-loss of 3 and 4, which is actually pretty good considering
That's really good.
To win you have
How
to
bad
beat
he
3
is.
other people.
Shut up.
Yeah.
How many of you won?
Yeah, I'll say
Shit,
Cap's
that's
card.
funny.
He's won 1.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
And lost 3. So
Look at that PB time though. 23:39. Damn.
Yeah,
Fastest in the racing history. That's crazy.
and then we can look at the
Jesus, really
Cabbage
trying to
card.
Save it.
Cabbage card is not updated, actually, after the last one. He
love how-
lost. But anyway, we're moving on then.
I love how high res Cap's Lego is in his card as well. It's really good.
Is it really
Yeah,
high
it's
res?
beautiful.
Oh yeah, it is. Nice.
Yeah, Kami did a really good job.
You don't want to see mine. And chat, we're just looking at the races. You don't want to see mine. Yeah, corner for the map guy.
So we're at the PB. We're redoing the cards. Don't worry about it. everything, literally everything is like a work in progress. We have
Will be redoed.
we have an artist working on the cards. Kami and Zay are actually working on them or something. They just, again, everything is built on matchsticks right now, so
Yeah, when it's good, but it's we're in a transition period, so we're fixing some things.
I'm looking
Very
at the
competent
testing stuff
Yeah.
that Cabot is doing. It looks like he has all of the stuff now, I think, with the new profile. So
Yeah, they said they're going to send him in here in a second, so
okay.
I'm going to be right back.
All right. Good, actually. I need a break from him.
Perfect.
Yeah. It was nice when he
Yeah, I'll
left,
be
and then he came back, and I was
yeah.
like, oh, God. It was like
yeah, it's
the contrast is too much.
yeah.
If the T stands for tie is one that just always stays 0, if tie is breakers, yes, which is also what we're redoing in the new cards. So don't worry about it. Again, new cards. We're gonna have like a bar graph, or like a pie graph. One of them. We're gonna pick one.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's gonna show kind of where they've placed in the last races percentage-wise, proportionally. So like most of the time they place in first, most of the time they place in second, stuff like that. Ties are gonna be removed. We're gonna have like the best loadout they had with the best time, etc. So scatter plot. Oh, that's not gonna happen because we need proportional data. So either way,
Yeah, this stream just got awesome. You're talking
For
about
what?
scatter plots? Holy fuck.
I'm sure you guys
Oh,
said
yeah.
all nice things when I left, right?
yeah, we
All
were
lovely things.
praising you for being a good caster and friend.
You're the best.
I left and I could sense it. I'm like, they're being dicks right now,
Like
aren't they?
like a sixth sense, just like a ping.
Never change, Dan. Never change.
I got nothing. Yeah, well, I'm not the problem here. Says the problem. All right, Cabbage maybe looking like he's gonna be back in here soon.
Hey,
Oh,
Cabbage.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
What up?
Tim.
Yeah, so
You
a
to
lot of
left.
stuff happening. We're gonna quickly, really fast, lightning quick, go over your run. You won. Congratulations. Big. You went to the plasma shrimp. Huge. You utilized
points.
pennies
GG.
very well. You had an interesting stage 2. We're gonna gloss over immediately. You had an hard light afterburner. It was awesome. You got the Tesla from the chest for utilizing pennies, and you went to the moon, and you just played really well, and you won. You utilized Gloop stage 2 of Mythrix. It was really good. You got the feather, so
Yes,
you're able to
that
do
was-
some constant damage. Anything else?
Void Band as well.
Yeah,
Void
the
Band.
Void Band carried. That
Oh,
was the
true.
carry. It's just a good item, and people who say it's bad don't know how this game works.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh shit! Call it out, man.
Oh shit.
It's a good item. It's just good.
Can't argue with facts.
I
Anyway,
wish I had a longer cooldown actually.
if everyone is ready, I'd like to start Bandit just about right
Yeah.
now. So
Okay.
we've
Ready.
had the people wait long enough. Sorry, Cabbage, you're dealing with the fixing stuff, but time to jump
Yeah.
in. When you guys
Okay.
leave the channel here, or the couch, then you're ready to go. Good luck, everybody, and we'll reconvene after, and we'll talk about your runs in more detail then. All right. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
God,
Good luck.
the chat's imploding right now. Jesus. Pull yourself together, chat. Sort it out.
All right. Here we go. Sorry,
Alrighty.
chat. We apologize, but
there.
things needed to be fixed in order for us to have a fair and good race today. Just need to happen. The whole point of this competition is to see how players react to things in with a seeded run. And we wanted to make sure that there was no other problems that are going to interfere with anything going forward. So we need to fix that. The website is up now and good.
Good.
So this should be, fingers crossed, we should be good and for the rest of the day here. So So the
This is the
default
best skin,
skins, yeah.
Bulldog. I don't know what you're talking about. The other one
Clearly,
sucks.
everyone had the choice of which skin they wanted, and they chose the right one. So, hat time. Brother, thanks for the gifted sub, dude. We appreciate here at the Resources team. Thanks for enjoying the streams, dude. All right, let's start off. Let's see what we're working with here. Obviously, planes. We were talking about it a little bit in the break. With
Straight
Bandit.
to the boss. Sorry to jump in there, but Cap just not messing around.
I'm surprised a little bit. Usually I would look for like a healing drone or something like that or anything. But again, with Bandit, it doesn't really matter, right? You can just get a couple stacks and KO the boss instantly with that backstab damage. So,
and he did.
Oh,
Bandit's strong. Oh, damn.
Yeah, we're gonna see an interesting stage 2. We'll see if the players decide to pot roll or not. We'll maybe see an interesting stage 6. Because in the past, we've seen someone, I think it was Disputed, he elected to actually stack Desperado on the moon, and actually it saved him a little bit of time during Mythrix. So we'll see if they decide to do that or do pillars. Obviously, they have wings, but...
Yeah, or straight away, yeah. It's definitely one of those ones where it's not doing pillars, not the end of the world. Like like I said, stacking will save you some time. Like it's going to. That damage, like this plus 60%. Damage each time, even though it says 10%, is worded weird. It's actually 60% extra damage every Desperado stack. Like, absolutely. Well worth.
Any plans on using artifacts in these runs in the future? Yeah, actually. It's something we've been thinking about a little bit. We were thinking about doing maybe a themed race or something like that this week. But once we had the lineup, we realized, all right, this is going to be a really high-level competitive game, and we don't really want to screw it up with a theme this week. We want to see the 4 highest elo players, which these are them, in a versus match. We want to see how it goes. So, but we are pretty close to thinking about doing that too. I think for our first theme, we're thinking about just like survivor choice and something like that. Something easy, but artifacts are definitely been on our mind. Some of them have to be
rolling around,
like modded specifically, or like to be changed and stuff. Personally, I would love to see something like a what's the artifact that changes your equipment? To see that seated would be really fun.
Yeah, what is that one? Ah, man, never used it.
I forgot the name. Enigma. That's what it is. I don't use artifacts. You can tell. And neither does Dan. Our metamorphosis would be cool, although that'd be really different events style.
Yeah, metamorphosis would be really interesting.
But
like it's so hard to build around, right? But
oh, dude, look at that. Cap has 2 speed items and a quail, and then just went directly into stage 3. I mean, it was just like, hey, screw it.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, he missed out on nothing really. There's a slug and a key, an elixir. Like, yeah, risky going that fast, but yeah, honestly worth it.
I think Dissonance would be fun too, Chat. You're right. Although I think it would kind of be. No, okay. So the way Dissonance works as well, I know this one is it actually chooses a random pool of enemies. It picks like a couple small enemies and a couple big ones, and that chooses which boss pool you can get. And so we'd have to see if that would be seeded or not. And if it wouldn't, we would have to make it so it would. Same with evolution. It obviously takes items. Like all of the artifacts usually take seeding and mod stuff, so we need to make sure everything works. Yeah. Unless it was something like soul or spite or something or honor, but no one wants to see honor. So
yeah, the thing to remember is any change we make, there's a good to fair chance a big change needs to happen in the back end. There's so much of this is done in the modding side and the website side. Like there's so much in the back that we don't see. It's not just as easy as to turn it on, unfortunately. But there's still plenty I want to do. No, but really cool. Sacrifice command swarms, actually. Everyone's favorite.
Can we just play on Drizzle?
That'd be awesome.
Too. That'd be faster.
Yeah, well, thank God you said it. I just, oh man.
I didn't want to say it.
I hate Eclipse Age.
I've hated it for years, man. I just feel locked in to keep playing it. Oh, Cap is actually looking a little bit risky here. He almost got hit by a second orb and almost died. He's looking for the good backstab here. We'll finish it off. There he goes.
Golden.
But that was a little bit risky. Oh, everyone's getting a ban. It looks like Corny just got a Nukahana's opinion from the key that he got for a stage. I don't think anyone else got the key, so That's an
Oh,
item
no.
specifically for him. I bet he feels lucky.
Cabbage also has the Nuka Hunter
Never
equal
mind.
playing field.
Less lucky.
So it was a fuel cell, not a band.
Not as
I'm
special anymore.
actually blind, so don't worry about me. It's fine. Cap having a hard time here with the wisps. Actually, you really give him no wrap, nothing to back him up. Wisps spawning here are going to be hard. Really got to prioritize stuff like wisp and stuff early on if you've gone really fast, because they just kind of chip you down. And then obviously the payoff is you got to be very aware of what's around you. There's a lot of Lemurian fireballs coming around. They can, if you get the wisp down, stay still for a second, and tough, scary stuff. Going this quick early. Notice he has minus 110 lunar coins. Interesting. I don't know how that's the case, but
It's int overflow. He has so many that it's dialing back on itself. It just can't show how big of a number it truly is. He plays the game a lot. He grinded them all out himself.
Yeah, he's legit.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what Notepad is, actually.
So it looks
asked
like
him.
Disputed is actually using the cube he found, which I don't know where he found it, to roll the pot onto the button to try to get bans early before TP. And I couldn't tell if he actually got it or not, but it looks like it's on there. I mean, he looked at it, and if he looked at it and walked away, then it looked.
It had to have
probably was
been
on there.
gas. Turning on crowbar for gas is rough, but
It's tough,
I
man.
feel like nearly necessary. Oh, he got
He
it.
did get
He
it,
got the
so
button. Right.
Disputed is going to be the first one banned. He's going to get it before Teleporter, which means he's going to have an easier time with that as well.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
If
Cabbage just
he
lost an
clears
elixir,
out-
actually.
Oof. If he clears out this entire side of the map, he doesn't even have to think about coming back every game, which can be a big time save for him as well.
We'll see how Corny takes on the Doomstrider here. It looks like he's at half health, so he's not doing amazing. I'm actually surprised at how much everyone is like kind of suffering right now. They're kind of really playing it as risky as they can.
There goes an elixir for Corny as well. Yeah.
But you know what it is? Just like what you were talking about. They know that this is a good loadout, and they know that everyone else is good at this loadout, so they're really all pushing themselves to go as fast as they can. So that means playing risky. Love to see it.
Absolutely, and it's going to push them a bit more out of the comfort zone as well, because a lot of us obviously full loot. That's sort of like the general theme we go for, and it gives you a lot of time to stack your Desperado, at least like 20, 30 before the TP boss. You can't do that here. I mean, you can try. You get like 3 or 4, 5 maybe, but you just don't have the same amount of damage going into the TP that we were used to having. So it can really sort of fold in on itself and get much harder than they'd expect it to be. But Dio now with 2 bans, looking very comfortable. It's going to be huge for this Doomstrider.
You know what I really like about that fuel cell? Because they have wings, so they're going to really be able to utilize that speed boost to fly around as much as they can. That's going to be really, really nice.
I think fuel cells is underrated item. The equipment is so strong in this game. People just don't give it the credit it's due.
I mean, there's nothing like a good equipment to entirely change your run.
Yeah, absolutely. My eyes
Like
light
a
up every time I
recycler.
see a fuel cell printer.
I know,
Absolutely.
it's one of those things where it's like, I never feel like I see them enough. And every time I get one, I'm like,
they're
ooh.
rare. Yeah.
So that's interesting as well.
It's really exciting.
Looking at Cabbage, I think everyone.
Oh, there's a brain stalks. What?
Okay.
Sorry. Dio has a brain stalks. Where'd that come from?
Cabbage just got it too. It was sort of from a chest near the gate in the middle.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Everyone chose differently on that multi-shop in the middle. There was an opal crowbar and
really?
a wrap, and I think just about everyone that's seen it walked away with something else.
Interesting.
Prioritizing different things.
I think opal was the right call there.
I don't know, because I think I would have chosen crowbar.
Interesting. Right?
Yeah.
There was another crowbar elsewhere, but then there was gas and crowbar. Do you get AoE or more single target damage?
I would have gone
I don't
gas,
want to
though.
get too excited. Cap getting the Prion from the chest on a Fogbound Lagoon.
Dude, that's so
I didn't even know the chest was there. I didn't know it was there. There you go.
One of the features about Fogbound is it has the time chest just on Rally Point Delta. And so if you get there before 10 minutes, you get a free Prion. And Cap
get the most damaging equipment in the game. It's worth it to go fast every time.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. It's so good.
Man, I still remember vividly when I first started playing this game. I thought that was the strat, man. I was like, dude, 5 minutes too slow. Got to get that Prion, man. It's like not worth. I would restart runs to get that Prion. Actually.
Nope, not
shit,
good
where's
enough.
the-
Don't
Yeah,
have
right,
the
great.
pre-on, dude.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, where are the
damn.
predictions? Where are the gambles?
Yeah,
Dan, you're
I
throwing.
got a shit.
The
Don't
Dambles.
tell Cap. The Dambles, man.
Now he's gonna watch the VOD. He'll know. Hey, Cap.
Race has been really rude to you, Cap. Sorry.
Excuse me. I love Cap. We all love Cap.
Um,
You're the odd one out here, bud.
damn Australians. It's a
It
lot
looks
of
like
pass.
Corny is still looting stage 2, which I find pretty interesting.
Yeah. He hasn't got bands yet. He's doing the bands right now. That Brainstalks is huge.
Did anyone not get it? Oh, Cap was the only one who didn't get it. So yeah, specifically with Desperado, Brainstocks is one of the cooler things to get, definitely. The way you can snowball just a million stacks just at the start of a stage really quick, or even during the teleporter, is just like amazing. That red whip printer is awesome, and they're going into it a little bit. I think Cabbage scrapped before he did that. If he didn't, that was a huge, massive risk. I just didn't look. Who died? Cap died. Cap died.
Shit. Oh, I was just doing a gamma around that, so
He died.
what a loser.
I wasn't looking. I don't know what killed him, but there is a feather from the teleporter event, so that's pretty cool. Feather, dude, this is such a good run. I like once they see the feather, I think honestly, that's the time to go. Like I think the bands already are like really good,
Man,
right?
I look away for a prediction. I miss a death. I miss a feather. God damn. All the goodies.
This is gonna be a really quick run, I think, though.
Absolutely.
Not looking so good for Cap though. A death this early is really demotivating, and it's something we always want to hit home. If for all of these players running, right, and all these players or all the people watching as well, it's like when you're in the race and when you die or when you do something that you feel is dumb, you're in your own head. You're your own worst enemy. You're saying, dude, I lost. There's no point. I'm playing like shit. And then you make yourself play like shit. And it's really hard to get out of that cycle. But the thing to remember is, it's like, if I'm playing bad, like these other guys are probably playing bad, you know, and there's always a chance. So I would really like to see Cap just kind of brush it off and keep going.
In the business, we call that the Dio effect, actually. It's in his own mind.
Oh, man.
Well, there's a Gamba chat. It's about how many deaths there are. One of the options was none, and Cap was too quick and beat me to it. So ignore that one. There's 3 other options to pick from. He was
Did
too
you just mess
happy.
up a gamble? I'm not going to look at it. So
there's 4 options.
Whatever.
It's how many deaths. There's 4 options. There's a lot of crowbars, man. That's like the 4th crowbar in a multi-shop we've seen. That's crazy. So many of them.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, if it were me and I was playing this run in my own games, I would just be sitting around looking for a card all day.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, seeing this many multi-shops without a card is brutal. Yeah, like the meta of normal runs, or like normal consistent E8 runs, is chalk and cheese from what the meta for racing is. It's eons apart. I just realized I said chalk and cheese. For those non-Australians, that just means very different.
Yeah, everyone was just spamming question marks or something. They're like, what the hell?
This dude talking about chalk and cheese.
I'm actually really surprised, looking at Cabbage's game, that he didn't hit the teleporter sooner. Again, I think they have all they need, right? I mean, he doesn't know he has a feather yet, but he has the red whip printer right there. So I'm just a little surprised from my angle is all. I would have scrapped the scythe, gotten more speed, and then just been off on my way.
Was there a scrap at this stage?
Yeah, it's right next to the red whip printer as well.
Oh, excellent. Okay, yeah.
And I'm actually surprised that Corny didn't finish teleport until right now as well.
Very underrated speed item, the red whip. Obviously very circumstantial, but still very, very useful. Play around it right.
It's like, one of those things.
The amount of speed you get from it's insane. It's really good. Ooh,
it's one of those things where, like, as a new player, you hate it. You're like, dude, this is pointless. I don't know what I'm doing with this. But then as you like get more experience with the game, you're like realize like, oh wow, I really like the red whip. It's really nice in a lot of cases. It helps me with the map faster. It helps me get away from things I want to get away from. It helps me during Mythrix a ton. And it's like, you know what? I like it. And I've kind of seen that over the years, how the
Yeah,
evolution
you
of
adapt to
people's
it.
opinions kind of change.
Yeah, definitely. There's some characters not as good, like people like Huntress, like where you're basically always holding
Yeah.
on one. It's
Same
not
with
as good
Merc.
on, but like Loadout and stuff like that, where like it's just single punches. It's really good, really, really good. And like NG, you want to talk about value? NG harpoons doesn't break red whips, so you can use
Correct.
band homing in multiple attack, band procking attack, and not break your whips, which is insane.
Yeah. It's
Any
just free
NG mains
speed.
out there? If you didn't know that, you're welcome. Put that shield away for the final time and never pick it up again. Cap's done with the TP, by the way. He's
Yeah.
moving.
Again, I think Cap is playing it how I would have. Besides the death, obviously, because that's crazy. He's horrible.
You would never. You would.
Yeah, I would never die,
Never.
actually. So, but he's
the
going
feather.
quick. He says, "Hey, listen, I have all I need to win, so I'm going to take
Yeah.
that chance and go." He's getting the loot
And he
around the
just got
teleporter.
Clover.
There's a clover and it's the teleporter. And look at that. He said, "I'm leaving."
Yeah.
He can't see anything
Yeah.
else from the teleporter. He doesn't have that much money. Time to leave. He's looking at the
It's
rose
not-
buckles up top, saying like, maybe I could have
Would've been
gotten
nice.
those, but kind of
Yeah,
moving
you
on
would've
anyway.
liked those. Another feather though as well. There's a multi-shop right above them. That is a feather. So 2 feathers. There's not a lot to do with the clover. A lot of people will just get. I know there's people in chat going, "What? Oh, they're pogging out of their minds because they got a clover." Clover's amazing. We all love clover. This is the situation where it's doing literally nothing. There's potential.
Well, Cap just got a sticky bomb, actually.
Yeah,
and he has a
so
uke. So it'll be good for this stage, but we'll, unless something changes, unless like an ATG drops or something, or like they get a poly loot, it's not going to be like a huge impact thing towards Mythics. There is a speed printer at the top of stage 5 that Cap just watched past. He's the only one on stage 5, by the way, still.
We appreciate that Cap made it through a stage with lava and didn't die once.
That must be a record for Cap, actually.
A literal first. And now we know where the clover is when we're watching these guys like a hawks if they go for them. Dio with only $900 is going straight for that feather, of course. And I don't think he'll have enough to get. He'll have enough, but he's going away from the clover, which is fine. Again, it's not doing much. There's potential, but that's right now. Cap straight into the boss again. He is not here to mess around. Yes?
Dan, go see what's up with the mod team and Cabbage's game. Thanks. Just to make sure they know.
Right. What happened? I didn't see what happened to Cabbage's game.
Just make sure they know it's a different teleporter spot again, like the stage 2.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, maybe we'll have another intermission. Again, though, it looks like he has the same stuff. So no big deal, but we would like it to be more the same. Thanks. I mean, I wouldn't. Oh my god, Cap almost just took a death right there on stage 5 from an Elder Lemurian. I just looking back up, my attention is kind of split right now because that's a little bit distracting. But he's getting kind of blasted here. He might utilize the wings. Yep, there he goes. Try to just get away from the Elder. This is not the best. Oh my god, he just walked right into the Elder Blast again. He's going to have to really utilize Desperado, Ukulele, Clover here to try to clean out these hordes, but they're just kind of overwhelming at the moment because he doesn't have any healing. The only healing he has is a Monster Tooth, and that's not really a viable mechanism to healing right now. In the equipment drone that Cap has, did he give it the cube? I think he did, because everything just bunched up together there.
Oh, Cap landing in that bloody... God damn, he's...
I know. Oh my god.
We had that. Did he block that? That had to be a block.
I don't, probably.
That had to be. He had 20 health.
Oh my god.
The mod team's aware. I'm gonna send Cabbage in there going after. We'll see if they can have a squeeze again. It won't be as long as last time though.
Okay. Good.
Might just be a thing we gotta deal with for this race.
Okay.
Which is fine. His items are the same. Just got a weird TP location sometimes. There's no way Cap gets out of this better +5. There's too much around.
He might.
This is pretty he could. He definitely could. But this is sort of the this is the yin and yang of going fast. Essentially, you can really get away with this stuff in like stages 1, 2, 3, 4 starts to get a bit harder. 5 with all these bells, mushrooms, elder lemurians, wisps, like gups. There's so much that they can just hit you from all angles. Even like the alpha constructs with their bouncing shots, like they don't seem like a huge threat, but the thing is you can't really predict them when you're not paying attention to them, and the bouncers just go wherever the hell they want. So
I think
it's
this
rough.
is definitely a situation of Cap being a little bit in his own head. He knows he has the +5,
Yeah.
+5 wings on his back, and he's kind of thinking like, I have to go really fast. And to some degree, it might be a little bit out of his comfort zone, the degree in what
Yeah.
he's doing. So while I agree he's going the speed that I would kind of want to see out of these guys, it's also he may be throwing himself into situations that
Yeah.
are like
But
not great.
he
He
recovered
came out on
really
quick.
well. Yeah. What's his healing? Does he have a slight? He's just on monster teeth, I think.
Yeah, still on Monster Tooth and Sight. That's what he's taking
yeah.
advantage of right now as well. Actually, I didn't catch that
Nice.
before.
But the ukulele into Clover actually did tons for him there. Like tons. Really helped all the wisps. I was shit talking Clover and it came back and did him wonders.
I mean, that uke with Clover, that's the clearing mechanism.
Yeah, it's really good for AoE. All right, so Cabbage is in the TP is in the right spot. It's
just like with like a single
Strange.
stage or something.
Yeah, interesting. Like I said, it's these items are the same, so as long as that's all good, and he gets no benefit from it whatsoever. So,
is he on the new version of the mod? Could that be it?
like, it's one of those questions I thought about, but didn't even thought it'd be so obvious not to ask the mod team, but we can ask later.
Yes.
I guess.
Okay. Host says yes. It's fine.
Okay.
And Mark,
Okay.
I think it's the first question that people would ask, but it's also again it feels obvious, so obvious that maybe they just didn't ask it.
Yeah.
One of those situations. Yeah. Everything think of
Always
is the
be
same. Interesting.
yeah.
Didn't he like join
Always.
one of the sorry, Dan. Didn't he join one of the
Yeah.
website teams by himself? Isn't he like on team 4 or something? That's the only thing I could
He
think
did
of.
have he did, didn't he? Actually, yeah.
Anyway, moving on from that. Well, they'll handle it later.
Anyway, it's fine. It's not a big deal. If his items are different, it'd be a different issue. But everything RNG wise, item wise, it's all the same. We're all
Correct.
working off the same items. I was gonna say is I'm surprised by shut the fuck up. I'm surprised. I'm always surprised by how many people think Bandit's bad. They don't like Bandit. I see it daily. People are like, man, I really struggle with Bandit. And the first question,
Do they have
and it's
Desperado?
always the only question you have to ask is, do you have Desperado? But no, I'm playing with lights out because I can reset. Like, just go get Desperado and trust me. And literally every time, like, whoa, Bandit's really easy. And like, yeah, it's crazy.
Cap just got Drone Man with Embley Cores.
Oh shit. Dio's gonna be losing his mind right now.
Where was the drone? Where was it? Because I didn't see it. I was this is really good. So if you don't know, Embley Cores do a lot of damage, right? They do an okay amount of damage, a decent amount of damage. But when scaled with Drone Man, all that damage and base damage of the Embley Cores are multiplied, and it's insane. And since it scales with the enemies, in terms of their level, there it is. So Cabbage just got it as well. It's on the other side of the outside lane.
Okay.
Yeah.
So think about all that, and then you multiply that with the extra drones you get, which then amplify your empathy cores again. It's
it can be really crazy.
Dio did a whole run to prove the point. Just empathy cores and drone man all the way through Eclipse 8, Mythrix, and 1.
And he did not attack once, I believe, and the drones just kind of steamrolled the whole time. So
yeah, he turned himself into a missile drone, just flew around and just won. No one else got Clover. Oh shit, you're right. No one else did get Clover.
Disputed missed it.
Again, not a huge. He went the wrong direction. Again, not a huge issue, especially with Drone Man.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with Drone Man empathy cores, but like a sticky bomber though from a desperado shot would definitely be, not go astray. And like, Cap has a little bit as one crit glass, so like at least you'll get some front crit every now and then when he doesn't get the back shots. We all know everyone loves front crit on Bandit.
I love front crit. Holy shit.
360 crit, baby. What's in the void cradle?
His
Saber
Lysate
Space,
and Bear. Yeah.
Dude.
I know a lot of
Yeah,
people in chat are like
yeah.
really like thinking like, oh man, take the Lysate and get all the the extra stacks and stuff. And honestly, if they were
Yeah.
really confident in their ability to be really aggressive, I would say that might be the right play.
Yeah, I
But
think they really should have gone last time.
Saber Spaces is such like a constant pick. They can obviously get
It's muscle
really
memory,
close
isn't
in
it?
there. They can jump into Mythrix shots. They don't have to worry about +5ing, which is probably a bigger time loss than not taking or the Lysate anyway, right? So
I
we'll
guess
see.
I don't have many stacks, so actually probably like given that like the real value of that comes from the stacks, right? You get a lot of
Yeah.
stacks, you get a lot of desperado shots going. That's when the damage kicks in. They've still got the
The thing
desperado
is-
for the ban proc. I think Saber Spaces probably was a good call actually.
Yeah, but Disputed has to do pillars, so he's getting stacks, and Corny is trying to get a few stacks as well before he goes up. It looks like. Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe he
So-
took it to be safer doing pillars. I don't know.
Disputed doing the soul pillar is kind of risky, and it's really tough to get this one done without walking out of the circle and leaving.
Yeah.
If he can do it, it would be really good to time save, but if he fails once, if he has to walk out of this circle to go somewhere else, he might as well have chosen another pillar. So him actually recovering there and sitting on the edge was actually really good.
He did really
and
good.
not taking any damage as well. And that's, I guess, where the Saber Spaces came in also.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, still really
I
scary.
wonder why he
Though.
got rid of the. Did he not get the wings, or he just wanted to get the?
I don't know.
He just wanted to see it. Cap into phase 3 though. Corny's still looking at soup.
Cabbage is almost done with phase 1. Cap is on phase 3.
I never want to sound biased in these, but I am so impressed by Cabbage all the time. Like I shouldn't
Same.
be. He is the prismatic man himself. Like he has so much experience in this game. But again, just came out from the blue. Doesn't even play Eclipse 8, and it's just man, it's impressive. It's really impressive.
It really, really is. Like I said last time Cabbage was on, the only time he's really played Eclipse 8 was when we approached him and asked him if he wanted to be included in the races. He's like, all right, I'll practice a bit. I'll try playing Eclipse 8. And then here he is.
I'll boot it up.
Yeah. Also, Corny got the banned Cauldron on the moon. So we'll see actually how his Mythrix fight goes. Unfortunately, he
Interesting. I wonder what he
didn't.
lost for that.
Oh, Disputed's going into it too. Disputed has some stacks. Corny does not. So that is going to be
Okay.
kind of a big difference with scaling there.
Cap's looking good here. He has a fire band too. Yeah, he's going to get an easy phase 4 skip here. He's really chipping him down a bunch. Unless there's an annoying level up that might mess with him. What's he doing? Why did he?
Oh,
he's
he
waiting for the
failed.
armor.
Okay, no, you got it.
No, you got
He
it. I think he was waiting for
almost
the armor to go away.
waited too long. I thought I thought the fire band was just about to be over. But he got him. It was good.
Yeah,
And Cabbage is about to do the same thing. So we'll see. Oh, I don't think he's gonna get the phase 4 skip here.
No, he's too healthy. No, he's too healthy.
That
Unless he's
little
trying to get in
bit, right there. I don't think Cabbage
took a
could have
slap
come
as well.
back, but
No.
let me look at the times.
Oh,
Actually,
he's-
no.
Oh, he died.
Cabbage is in
Oh,
the
he-
lead because Cap has a +5. Cap did
Oh,
really
yeah.
well, but yeah, I mean we're looking at Cabbage here to still
true.
get in first.
That's right.
I
So we're
thought
just
they were
looking
neck
at
and neck,
bonus
but
points again.
they were not. Really
Yeah,
good job
but-
by Cap here though. Despite that
Yeah.
+5, the real time getting in like really quick and recovering so well. I really hope Cabbage does not take a +5 here, because if he does, then he does not get first. He's really playing it risky. It's
Ooh.
really scaring the hell out of me.
It's really close to that orb.
Oh,
People
God.
always forget about the orbs, man.
Oh,
like I'm guilty of it
Jesus.
as well. We just forget they're there.
He's
Oh,
really
God,
trying to
look.
stay away from the empathy cores. That's why he went in the way he did with the wings, because the empathy
True.
cores were right on top of him and they were blasting him.
Oh, there's orbs.
Oh, good job though, Cabbage.
he's got his
really
wraps, yeah.
good.
unless he has some real grub luck here in the ship, then he should get a GG, another first.
And Disputed is just going up
Damn.
to the Mythrix fight right now. Again, he's the last one to get in here, so
Yeah.
we'll see if those few stacks really help him out. I think he could have gotten more during Pillars. I think he kind of messed up a little bit by not getting at least like, I would have gotten closer to 10, I think, maybe, and gotten the life save.
We've always talked about the potential of getting some stacks here for Bandit, but I think this is really a point against it. Like, the people just went straight away. It's those, I don't know, like the time taken is it worth it? I don't think it.
They had pillar skips. He didn't. So
Yeah, no, I'm not saying. I'm just talking about stacking in general.
yeah,
Like, interesting.
they had so many bans and so much damage. We'll bring in Cap in here, and Cabbage is gonna go right back to the help desk after he's done. So
He's second home.
yeah.
Dude, 31 minutes is so good. Holy.
Yeah, man. They're playing today, dude. They're playing.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in this
Hey,
race.
what up?
Hey, Cap.
What up? How's it going?
So, all right, I just
How,
want to be clear. You would have gotten first had you not died.
Dude, did
You
you,
would've-
did you guys see my death?
No,
No, we
actually, I looked
didn't.
away. So what happened?
My death was, so there's the worm on Fogbound, and it
Mhm.
was flying upwards out of the ground, and I touched its back, and it launched me right into the ground and instantly killed me.
Yeah, classic.
Well,
So that
don't
was
you-
my death.
Launched you downwards.
Yeah.
Right into the ground. Spiked me, dead. Bye.
Jesus.
Like it's a whatever death in my book, because like obviously but it's whatever. So did I get something? Did I place?
You got second.
So far, second.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's fine.
Wait, so far second. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
just-
see how
so far,
Corny
yeah.
does and Disputed. But again, like you got the
Ah.
fastest real time up in front of anyone else. So you played really
you
well. You were playing it really
fucking
risky stage
smoothing, man.
5,
Yeah.
but like you were getting it done.
You got through
Yeah.
stage 5 deathless. I was amazed when you were down to like 20 health there, and, like, and
Yeah,
looking at all
Your
the stuff
bear
around you. I'm like,
saved your life,
I had-
by the
Yeah,
way.
the bear was
that
actually
L-
didn't work.
That Elder
I
Lemurian
was a little nervous there.
at like 20 health and you survived. So your bear definitely.
Yeah, the
kept you
bear
alive.
like a few times. Yeah,
Oh
Jesus.
man.
But did anyone get the Empathy Core Drone Man
Yep.
synergy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was kind of an out of the way one. I don't know if people would have gotten it or not. How many of us got it?
2 of you.
Dio
so half.
didn't.
Half
think
and
Cordy
half.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, you and Cabbage.
I got you, Mark.
Did Cabbage get first? What's the positions
Oh,
here?
wrong room.
Yeah.
Hey, Cabbage. Sorry, I read
Hey,
Mark's
what's
thing
up?
wrong.
Hey,
I moved you into the help desk for a second. So you had a dude. My thing is lagging so bad. It's being so weird. I need to refresh everything. Sorry. You had a different stage 4 again.
Oh, great. Okay.
It
Oh.
was the same. You had the same items, but it was moved again. But regardless, you still came in first.
And
I
so-
won because of that, probably.
No, I mean
No.
like you didn't get you
No.
didn't see the immediate clover feather or rose buckler around the teleporter. So, dude, I need to refresh
anything,
the
it hindered you.
page. Sorry, chat. 1 second.
Mm.
Things are being weird.
It was a really
Kaz, did you get
stupid
the-
run.
Did you get the brainstalks?
yeah, it
Cap?
was.
Yeah, I did.
Nope, I did not.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Cap
yeah.
is the only one who
Stage
didn't get the
2.
brain
Yeah.
stocks of large
Stage
chests.
2.
It was next to
Mhm.
the 2 multi shops, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, the 1,000 crowbars in the shops.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Cabbage, I got 4 minutes after you was what I placed, but I died on Fogbound to the worm spiking me into the ground while it was flying upwards. It's really cool.
Why'd you do that?
I
Yeah,
just
man,
touched
why-
its back, and that's just what worms do, and it instantly
Why
killed
did
me in
you
the ground.
why did you break physics, Cap?
I mean,
That's so
as soon
funny.
as I saw the seed, I knew you were gonna go like sub 25 because you're really good at this kind of stuff. Like if you get
Yeah,
the
I
right
was really
items,
trying
you
to
just kind
push
of
it.
go. So I knew I
Yeah, I
also had to
mean-
kind of go.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I was kind of talking about
because
that
there was
too.
the free band stage too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Like you
I knew you were
guys
gonna go like super fast.
by stage 3, you guys
Yeah,
had
that's
such a
trying.
good build, in my opinion.
Yeah,
You guys had the feather, the bands, you had red whip speed and stuff. You had some like other
Yeah.
miscellaneous things. You had AoE, crowbar, brain stocks. Like you guys
I
had
didn't
some
have
good.
crowbar now.
Okay. It was also
There was plenty
interesting in
crowbars
stage
too.
2. You guys all chose different things out of the multi shops. It was really interesting because like they were all good. You chose a repulsion armor plate, Cabbage. There was like a crowbar, an opal, and one and a wrap. You chose wrap.
Yeah,
Someone else chose opal. Someone else chose crowbar. It's really interesting to kind of see that kind of stuff.
I mean, one armor plate and a roll of pennies is like free money, so it was kind of
It's so
trying to
good.
get that.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that is the strat, right?
Like, who cares about
Corny just
crowbar?
finishing shit. I'm keen to see Corny and Cap. Your times again are so neck and neck right now. Insane.
It looks like Cap is gonna beat Corny here, right?
Ooh,
I
by like
just
30 seconds. Yeah.
yeah. Yep. There you go. It was
Okay,
close. I mean,
that's
Cap
good.
or sorry, Corny did really well at the end. He got the phase 4 skip as well. So he did pretty good with the Mythrix fight, but he just didn't get Drone Man. So it just had a longer fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge.
Damn.
The drone
And they just give it to you
man.
as well. Yeah. Empathy cores from the boss.
Yeah,
It's so clutch.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I didn't get
Yeah,
the skip either. I wanted the skip,
Oh,
but
You were the only
So
one
you
who
did
didn't
2
get the
pillars.
skip. No, sorry.
yeah, my
Phase 4
my
skip.
drone
Yeah,
just kind of
didn't.
finished
Oh,
it
phase
off.
4 skip. Phase 4 skip. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, right, yeah.
It's too many skips in this game now.
Did you Cap, you really played fuck around and find out and you just got that skip at the end. You left us so late.
Dude, I
You
thought you
just
didn't
got
get it. He walked away and I was
The
like,
phase
dude,
4
he's not
skip?
gonna be able to
Yeah,
kill
it was
him.
close. I made sure to get the focus crystal band proc in to get even more damage, but it was definitely close. It was like 2 ticks off.
Yeah, it
was a
was
close
real
one.
snug. Yeah, internally, I was screaming. I was like, "What are you doing? Do it now! Do it now, please!" Oh, but no, GG. Well done.
Oh, I need to bring
Cabbage, good
Corner
job,
for
man.
here.
Yeah.
Hey. Corny.
Yo,
What up,
Connie,
man?
welcome in.
Really
Yo.
good run, dude. I mean, everyone had a good
Yeah.
run. But how'd it feel? What
For
was
real.
what was the run like?
Pretty standard. I have a feeling that maybe going into the AP round would have been a good call, but later on just found the band printer, the band soup on the moon, so that would have been swapped out, I guess.
So you missed one thing.
Jameson.
You missed a drone man
no.
with your empathy cores on stage 5.
Oh man.
And that was like I think the big decider. That's why you and Disputed
Yeah,
both
absolutely.
had such a long Mythrix fight compared to Cap and Cabbage.
Yeah, 'cause you ended up placing in third there by 25 seconds, I think, to Cap, which is
Yeah.
a drone
it's
man
close.
closes that gap in a heartbeat.
Lame. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
second. I'm getting ghost energy. Like I
You're
first.
getting, I was thinking that.
Yeah,
Missing
first
out
the
on the
hex
good
comp was
shit.
on Fiend, and then like the most broken combo. Yeah, that's fine. Still a good run, you know. Like I finished it. I'm like, yeah, solid. Like 35, still very solid time. Just yeah, it is what it is.
I mean,
Game host
without
sitting with the biggest smile on his face, watching. Yes, not just me.
without Drone Man there, it would in my opinion was kind of a race between you and Disputed Corny, and you did a lot better. So
Yeah.
because like once you get that Drone Man with the core, you're just kind of in a league of your own at that point. You're just like, how fast can I get
just
to
go.
Mythrix and just get out? Yeah. So we'll bring Disputed in here right now. See what's up. Hey, what up?
Good
GG.
idea.
Damn, you guys are so
Good eye.
fat.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh man. Someone has a side open.
It's a quick day. No, I mean he joined the Discord and everyone's in here.
Oh dear.
Imagine getting sub 40 and finishing last. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just such a good seed, honestly. The seed was just
It was so
ridiculous.
good.
Did you guys find a pillar skip?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, wait,
Yes, stage 1.
Stage 1.
Yeah.
Up the lift that you spawned right next to was a equipment barrel.
Well, that's unfortunate. I did not see that.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
rough.
He was the only
That's
one who
very
did
unfortunate.
pillars, so it took him a little bit to get through them. He did get through
Yeah,
a soul
sub
pillar
40
really
with
quick,
pillars is
though.
nice.
Yeah. So Dispute, you missed out on one big thing. You want to know what the item was? You can probably guess.
Oh, it's your favorite, bro.
I don't. Why would I be able to guess? I don't understand.
All right, never mind. It was Drone Man for your empathy cores.
Oh, where was
Holy
that?
shit!
Wow. It was a little bit away from
Dude,
TP. It was like on the outer edge, on the same side of the map, just like the rock path.
Which map?
Stage 5.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
the rock path opposite from TP. Pretty much.
Hey, real quick, the only one that died was UCAP, right? No one else died?
Correct.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
you
got a gamble
loser.
going. So.
Yeah. You fucking idiot. How would you do that?
I was
yeah.
midway doing a gamba about asking how many deaths total. And one of the options was none, and you died as soon as I fucking put it up. God damn it!
Nice.
Restart your games, please, by the way, if you haven't already.
Yeah, I did.
I think everyone
Wait,
is.
so this railgunner, what does this mine do? I've never used it. What does
Oh,
it
you're
do?
going to have a fun time then.
Nothing.
It
It does
nothing.
nothing. Okay, all right.
Essentially, it slows down projectiles.
Essentially.
Oh, it, like one shots Mythrix.
Yeah.
It one shots
Yeah.
Mythrix. Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
just
Okay.
make sure you put
You
it
just- you
directly
gotta
on
know the
him and
tech.
stand on top of it.
On Mythrix. Okay, got it. All right.
You just stand in the center of the arena and you'll be good.
Okay, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
It
can
deletes
delete
pizza
pizza.
too, actually.
Uh-huh.
Really? That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's why we both said it. It's because it's true.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to find that
It's
it's
too good.
not as useful as it just feels like a worse bubble shield in a way.
Which is crazy. That sentence in itself
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Oh, worst bubble shield.
I think I prefer it over Bubble Shield, honestly.
I do too.
Yeah, I
Slightly. I mean, it's
It does
tough.
something.
Bubble Shield's ass.
I don't like bubble shield either, to be honest, but
Mm.
it's there's a debate, right? And that's already bad enough. That should tell you a lot. But either way, this is like usually kind of a real gunner that's for some of you a little bit opposite to what you're used to, at least for the shift and the R. So if
Yeah.
everyone is restarted, right? Already, everyone's
Yep.
loaded up. We can start at any time. So as
Alright,
long as
cool.
you guys are ready,
All right.
All right, good luck.
Good luck, gents.
let everybody.
Good luck.
Goodbye. Good luck.
All right, let's
Nope.
jump into Loadout 3, dude. I'm hyped. This is one I'm really interested in, actually,
Mm.
because this is the one that's
I-
probably the weirdest one today, just with the polar field, anyway.
Yeah, it's but at the same time, it's sort of like Bandit. There's so much potential to go super fast as well. There's a lot of potential there.
I
Did
mean,
Dio restart
it's
his
still
game, or
relevant.
is this
He
a
did.
YouTube lag thing? Because he's still escaping the moon. Like his ship just
Yeah.
left the moon. Oh
Bro.
my, that's insane! Holy crap!
I love
Like I
it.
had his cutscene of the ship flying away.
I'm gonna make sure
refreshed
I'm
his on Roost.
refreshing everybody right now,
That's
just to make
crazy,
sure
yo.
we're good.
Anyway, moving on. We love YouTube.
Yeah, for sure, man. All right, so, but like Dan was saying, like Bandit, this is one of those characters where you can just kind of go and just kind of win. So regardless of it being like a weirder loadout than normal, this is still Roadgunner. So
Yeah, it's just still one of the most busted characters in the game. Like there's the debate of is Loader or Railgunner the strongest in the game, and I know they both hold their own the questions to it, right?
yeah, I mean when Railgunner first came out, I was like, it has to be Railgunner, but I think just the ability for Loader to move around the map at light speed
Yeah,
probably just still keeps her in the
Mhm.
lead. But
yeah, I would say Loader as well.
being able just to snipe anything from anywhere with Railgunner is kind of, I don't know, it's tough.
That's the thing. That's the trade-off. You get less mobility, but you're a Loader at range. So
So
we got 2 people with the backup, which is pretty impressive, and a capacitor. So I'm curious if the capacitor is here in front of Corny. I'm assuming it would be.
chat just caught it.
Mhm.
Cap just tried to mind jump just from muscle memory. He's like, oh god. Yeah, this is
What a
gonna be
bad
fun.
feeling. Like you just feel so deflated. I'm like, oh shit! All
You
right.
throw it down, you're like, oh.
oh, this sucks. That's funny. Oh, I wish I was there, man. I wish I saw that. So the what's it called? The polar field doesn't do anything for Titan lasers, Golem lasers. Slows down other projectiles. Doesn't do anything for Mythrix Pizza. Doesn't do anything for the other slams. It for as bad as it is, it doesn't even affect half the attacks in this game. But
Yeah. And a reminder that
look
everyone's
how slow
playing
those beetles
on
are.
everyone playing on Eclipse 8 here, right? And one of the Eclipse modifiers is making everything faster. So typically, the polar field will only bring the enemy speed down to monsoon level, which isn't really that helpful.
No. No. Cap taking a repulsion armor plate over an armor piercing round there. I mean, I get Wrap being good for Penny Synergy later, I guess, that's what he's looking at, but not taking the boss damage is interesting. I guess he's got damage, but I don't know,
See,
AP rounds are just one of those go-to things, I feel.
Mark was just like, dude, check the playback speed of Cabot's stream, because he's like, I can't believe he's playing this fast. He's aiming like fucking Shroud or something.
Dude, man.
So are you sure he's playing at normal speed? Yeah. We're good.
I feel like it's insane.
And that's
He's
the next thing I was going to bring up, chat, as well. As far as we know, Cabbage is the only person to have beaten Eclipse 8 on Railgunner with no items or drones
yeah, true,
or
he has.
anything.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, it did. I want to there's some backstory to that. It did take him a while to be able to do that run, a lot of restarts and whatever, but still very impressive, right? Like,
You're impressive, man. Yeah. Even just the mental fortitude to do that is insane. It's one thing to do it, to mentally do it as well. That's a lot of resets and a lot of time. God, it's impressive. I don't even want to attempt that. That just sounds like I would drive me crazy.
I tried it for an afternoon and I got to stage 5 and I was like, obviously I died. But I was like, dude, I don't want to do this anymore. Oh god.
I know.
I just saw Cabot
just
try
leave
to
it to
mind
Cabbage
jump
to
as
do it.
well. Oh man, it's that muscle memory, that habit of just the way you move around when you're not thinking about it.
Absolutely.
Throwing down mines behind you, just moving, and it's like, oh.
And just a really sad nothing. Just nothing. Cap first to stage 2. Dio not far behind. Dio would have a fire up him now as well. He'd be wanting to move to Dio is has the second most wins, I think, for the races, just behind Corny. Corny has 3 or 4, 3, 4, I don't know.
Something like that.
I think Dio is in second place with that, so he'd be really like, dude, I'm better than this. Did he just try to jump then? I don't know. But he'd want to prove a point right now. He want to come back with a vengeance. I'm like, hey, I'm just as good as these guys. I want to prove my point.
Something interesting, actually, if you look at it. We were just talking about how Cabbage, is the only person who've done itemless Railgunner E8. He's also the only person in this race going for all the items. He's trying to get as much as he can. It looks like everyone kind of left with 3 items and good to go. It's a really different playstyle on this one. I'm actually a little bit surprised Cabbage didn't push the teleporter a little bit quicker. I guess we'll have to ask him about it later.
Right? He's got a bonus point and he's sitting at 7. He's probably thinking, if I get second or third a couple of times, he's probably feeling comfortable, right? It's like, I'll just take the pressure off myself and play a little bit more safer, I guess.
We can see in Cabbage's screen, he was doing a happy dance because he found a really good printer there on the edge of the map. It's the Planula printer. So if he can go into that, he could win instantly. Very powerful.
I'm glad I have YouTube delay because I got to witness the happy dance just now. Let me refresh again.
So a tip that chat told me about YouTube streams, if you up the playback speed, it'll catch up as well without you missing anything. Just do it every so often. But you seem to be really especially behind. Like, you being on the moon when we started was actually insane. So
yeah, it's the Australian special. What can I say? I'm not surprised. I can see why other people that don't live here are surprised. Void Seed on a nice 45-degree angle. Void Cradle, sorry. Has anyone got that yet? No. Interesting. No one's got really any healing, so they can't really touch it yet. ATG, though, for Cabbage. Nice.
Reminder, chat room.
Looking at...
that I'm gonna cut you off. That supercharge is the only skill usable in the game for a player that has 3.0 proc coefficient, which means the chance to proc on an ATG is multiplied by 3. So they have a 30% chance of launching an ATG, which is crazy considering the amount of damage. So,
yeah,
really
and that's why
good. And
people love it so much.
that's kind of what we're looking for. We're looking for proc items because that'll be the determining factor of how these Mythrix fights go, I think. That and bans,
Hard to
obviously. But
watch. Yeah, it's really cool because you get people like that's another place where Railgunner separates herself from Loader. Loader is obviously amazing. Like, you get ATG Loader, it's good. Bans is a big thing, but like you only have one punch with a 1.0 proc coefficient with Loader, and so there's only a 10% chance. And then you get this giga shot with Railgunner, and that's a 30%. So you not only do you have like have obviously a burst build, but there's like they get like elements of proc to it too, which is where like I feel like she can step over. I think Loader again is still better overall, but it's one of those things to take into account. The supercharge is so good, and cryocharge, for instance, people were talking earlier about the supercharge 3.0 proc and cryocharge freeze. Cryocharge has a 1.5 proc coefficient, so still more than 1.
Yeah,
but not the insane 3.0.
By the way, Risk of Resources actually has a proc page on the website. So if you do ! Proc, you can see the list of every procable skill in the game and its proc coefficient and all of that cool stuff if you're interested.
Sorry, Cabbage tried to mind jump again.
Yeah,
That's funny to
painful.
watch. That's too funny.
On my end, it's kind of crazy because OBS is like trying to capture the multi-view and it's like making it glitchy, but I'm looking on OBS and it is like looking fine. So I'm getting like ghosts in my my stuff. Also gamble
interesting.
now. Thank you,
Shit.
chat. Keep yelling at Dan.
Damn it.
Kevin, you got a different TV spawn?
Interesting.
It's just he's just gonna be the guy with a different stage
Yeah,
or something.
That's
Like,
just the way it is at this point.
again, reminder, he has the same loot on his stage. It's exactly the same. But for whatever reason, for whatever bug we can't figure out during the event, stuff is moved around for him. So we're logging it, we're taking notes. Just gotta smile and wave. Moving on. I mean, it hasn't negatively affected him yet, and we don't see any reason why it would positively affect him. In fact, he didn't even get the band printer on the first run because he couldn't find it the first time. And he still won because he just went so fast.
You could put further away from the clover and stuff and the feather on last run too. So if anything, it's only made it harder for him, which is pretty impressive on his behalf.
This is weird though. This is the first time we've seen anything like this bug. And so we'll have it solved by next event for sure, actually. So thumbs up. It's awesome. I love you guys playing this for us. No problem, dude. Like, honestly, and to be perfectly honest and blunt, even if we weren't streaming it, this is the kind of stuff I think we would be doing anyway. We love doing this. We love just kind of, I guess, doing like our own like scrim stuff. We like seeing and playing and gaming with each other. So the thing about this community is it's really close. We all know each other, all the streamers and stuff. We all talk to each other all the time. So for us, this is just another day playing with our friends. So
yeah, I deal with its abuse daily, chat. That's why it doesn't affect me. It just rolls off my back. It's fine. It's all good. Oh, did Cap lost his watch? Oof, I want to talk that. Interesting.
I did miss that.
Those are 3 watches. 3 watches for Dio, 2 for Cabbage and Corny. I wonder why Cap lost. He must have, I guess, not looted elsewhere, I suppose. Cap's really gonna want to pull this win out. He needs to get first, and for Cabbage to do worse, or to get some bonus points as well.
Whoa. Did no one else get the ban that Cabbage just got at stage 2?
Wow.
Jesus. This is huge. I think, well, look at Cabbage's build. He has an ATG and a band. No one else even has those
Yeah.
at all.
This is how I sort of view racing. Like Cabbage's approach right here, I think, is like a really good way to go about it. You just try to mind jump twice in a row, like
Yeah, I saw it.
taking a little bit more time in the first couple of stages, and like I don't know, there's equal chance of good loot on stages 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. There's no better loot stage, right? So like if you just take your time this first one, then accelerate through the rest. I don't know. I feel like it's a really good strat, and this is you're gonna see. Like Cabbage is gonna, with a band and ATG that no one else has, is going to start to steamroll here.
Do you think
Absolutely.
that maybe he's taking it also a little bit slower because he doesn't have the added mobility from the mine?
I mean, definitely affecting him, yeah. Maybe just not his play style. Like clearly he's good at railgunner, like you said, itemless. So I guarantee he didn't use Polar Field in that itemless run, that's for sure.
He did not.
So, crazy.
But we'll see. I mean, it's obviously a gamble though, because Cap, Corny, and Disputed could just as easily find a band or something up here, and then all that time they saved by going quick in the early stages would actually pay off. So it is a gamble. It is tough, right? Because like it is paying off for Cabbage right now, obviously, very well. But we'll have to see how it goes on the stages that are coming up.
All right, Gambler up, chat.
Ooh, Cap's not looking so good, dude.
Yeah, he's struggling.
I don't feel so good.
Mom.
Oh God, he's kind of scaring me now. No, Jesus.
All right, I can look back.
He almost got blasted by that bison. I think he either hit it with his supercharge just in like the angle of it, or he knocked himself back enough to not get hit by it. Oh my Lord.
Jesus, this Polar Field is just going to really enjoy using this on the bison. This could actually be one of those situations where it could come in handy. I would still rather the other mine. This is a situation where it could actually be semi-useful. Because bison, man, I don't know. If you don't hate bison, you haven't played this game long enough. The longer I play it, the more I hate them the most. Oh, give me a rat, give me a pest, give me anything. Just don't give me bison. I hate bison.
No, Nick. No one else really looted stage 2. They kind of dipped in and dipped out pretty much immediately. I think they only got a few items that were just near the teleporters, and that was it.
Here's
So
Cabbage dealing with the void seed. 2 void seeds this stage, I just realized. So that's good. So clearly we're seeing that the seed is only messed up very, very scarcely, right? Just the TP seems to change. They've both got all the same items. They've both got 2 void seeds. Like it's all exactly the same in every other sort of way. So which is good. I know some people are worried about it, but that should put you at ease.
Disputed
The void
on
seeds like
stage 4.
perfectly overlapped.
I forgot we had
each movement.
sirens. That's horrible.
Yeah, I like to forget about it too. So push out my memory.
So, okay. Sirens a little bit tough, right? Sirens is probably the hardest map of the day, especially without any movement on Railgunner here. So it's kind of like,
No AoE.
what are we gonna do about larva and all that kind of stuff? They need to be on their game and they need to hit everything as best they can. I doubt anyone's gonna go for AWU. Honestly, the only person I can see doing it is Cabbage.
It's Cabbage, yeah. I was just
I
thinking
don't
that he's the only one in the right seat for it.
We don't have an AWU skip that I see currently as of right now.
Can you do it with egg?
No.
Not enough damage? Okay.
It doesn't hit at the right frame. It's like a delayed thing, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah.
Oh, Cabbage has Shuriken. Never mind. Cabbage could do it. I mean, I was kind of looking at everyone else's stuff, but yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
So a reminder, for those of you who don't know, if you hit the AWU in the frame, the absolute frame that it spawns in, you can actually spoof the game into thinking that it is not actually a boss. And the red item will drop immediately. And so it's called an AWU skip. And one of those things you can do it with is Shuriken. The hitbox of Shuriken is pretty large, and if you throw it into the spawn zone, you can kind of get that that perfect scenario. Dude, Cap is scaring the hell out of me. I just look back over there,
Cabbage
nothing. Okay,
Cabbage just scared me. He nearly just got eaten by that worm. Holy crap.
Cap took Bloom, which we've actually been seeing a lot of people scrimming lately, these racers specifically, and they've been saying like, hey, Bloom's kind of good. And we
Should
kind
be a
of
good
like
example.
in Benthic a little bit. So we'll see how Benthic plays out here.
I think we're on the same page. I
Yeah,
hate Benthic
I
Blue.
don't like it. I
It's
do.
awful. But
No, okay, to be
again,
clear,
in the terms of racing, it's different, right? It's a different
I
meta.
think Benthic Bloom is an easy way to win.
Yeah.
Definitely. I don't want to like loop or anything with it. So I usually
And
just don't
takes
like it.
away all your agency over your items, essentially.
I don't like
A good
having no
example though,
speed.
Cap just lost his speed for through shipping request forms. So
He has Happy
it's really
Mask and
paid
Wake
off.
of Vultures though, so shut up, dude. His
Yeah.
build is sick.
Yes. Shit, you're right. When he gets a ghost, it's gonna last forever. So
Smile.
that greater wisp he's got on his side, it's gonna be with him for like a entire minute at least. Losing speed there was such the bad roll.
Man.
I mean, he's a gambler, right? He's literally just gambling because he's saying to himself, no one else is gonna take this. No one else is
Correct.
stupid enough to take this item.
And no one is dumb as I am. No, I mean
my superpower. No one else is as stupid as me.
no, I actually think it's a good gamble to make though, because like what we were seeing earlier, Drone Man came in at the end of last run and just absolutely tore it up. And if they can roll into something like a Drone Man, that's an easy win, man.
So I'm surprised he didn't go to he had the Bazaar open there too. He could just dipped his toe in there for an extra reroll on his items.
Maybe
and
too
dipped
much.
out again.
I think he was looking at his items saying like, I don't want all of them to be red. I want just a red or two.
And then his speed went, so I guess it would change his mind on that one straight away.
Yeah.
Rough. Cabbage still on stage 3, dealing with this Void Seed, nearly done with it. But look at the item disparity difference. Like, look how many he has. He's got like a full bar
looting,
there
man.
already. Yeah, he's just going for it. And still making great time. Like, I think this is absolutely
look
fine.
at him and Corny right
There's
now.
the blue.
They're literally right next to each other on my screen.
Yeah.
So is the full looting paying off? Maybe. I mean, he's got a better build than Corny does, and he caught up.
I don't know, man. The one race that didn't come last in, the one that I actually won, this is what I did. I was much more loot heavy in the first few stages, and I just took off after that. And it paid off for me, but again, it's the risk. Right?
Something I like to really point out is the dude, what are they called? They're not gamer chests. What are they?
The adaptive chests.
Adaptive chests. That's the name of it. That's the name of the interactable. So every time an adaptive chest spawns in, it's really interesting to see what people pull out of it, because it's like it's seeded, sure, but like how good is Disputed versus Cabbage at pulling something out they want, right? So you never really know what's going to happen. It's always like a huge divergent timeline point. But Disputed pulled a vase out of it, which I really find interesting. We'll see if anyone else gets the vase or what else their brain kind of like hones in on, like, ooh, I want that item or that one. There was a quail in there. I think other people may go for that one if they see it as well.
Cap really lining up a nice shot on those on the vagrants there, being able to hit 2 at once and took them down to basically nothing in one shot, both of them.
Wait.
Very nice.
Whoa. Disputed just took a Vand. Void band.
What is going on? We got a Bloom.
Cabbage.
I mean, it didn't have a band, I guess. Cabbage the only one with it.
Cabbage just lost his watches because he forgot to take into consideration that the Void Cradle and the potential hurt him. Rough.
Well, good thing I've got a huge delay. I'm about to witness it firsthand.
Okay, good job.
Oh, there it goes. Lost his watches. Or 2 of them. He's not happy.
He said he can't do math.
He catches you up sometimes.
Oh, there it is. Cap died to larva. There it is. The stream sanctioned Cap larva death. Boom.
Yeah.
I want to see what he says.
Honestly, he did pretty well to get that far. He'd be filthy. You can just tell. He's just
I turned on his audio and I just heard him say GG.
Oh man. Tough, man.
It's painful, dude.
It's rough. Oh, he's got a good jam on there too. Listen, so I just went over to this room as well.
It was funny too because I just looked at his perspective like a couple seconds beforehand, and I saw him find the larva, and I was like, you know what? Is it time? Are we there yet?
Yeah, is it lava time?
Dude.
Just a reminder to chat. just on the side of actual like Twitch and stuff and YouTube as well, I guess. But all these guys stream. Every one of these guys stream. They're all part of the big streaming
Correct.
community. So if you haven't checked them out, make sure to go check them out. They all have amazing stuff on Twitch and YouTube. Like all these guys have the platforms for both of them. So
in fact, Dan,
make
you
sure to check 'em
can
out.
go and post their links to their channels in chat.
Can I do that? Oh, shit.
Theoretically, Cabbage is not looking too good here with the larva and everything kind of pushing him out of the cave. That was a really rough start to a teleporter event for him. I think he's still... he does have Wungus, but he's still kind of looking for a little bit more healing than what he's got. A little bit more speed is the main thing. The polar field isn't helping him out that much. I would hate to see him die here, but he's in a sticky situation, so eyes up.
Tough.
Jesus. Scary. And, I mean, look at this, too. Disputed's the first one on stage 5. I saw him go in there a couple of moments ago, but I was too overwhelmed with what was happening.
Is
Thank you, Kami.
is Disputed? Is Cap the only one that hasn't died yet? I mean, the only one that has died. I think he is, isn't he?
Yeah, you reversed that, but yeah.
A lot of broken watches around here, but there's a broken watch on every
Everybody
screen
except Disputed.
for Disputed. That's so sad.
I love this song. Oh, Corny's not looking so good here, dude. This teleporter has been hurting a lot of people. Corny just starting the teleporter a little bit ago. Oh, these larvae are bullying him. He's using the egg as best as he can. So there's a little known thing about an egg. If you go through an enemy with egg, it actually resets the duration of egg. So you could have stayed in an egg a little bit longer there. Cap just took another +5 from a Elder Lemurian. I think Cap's a little bit in his own head here, but also this is a tough run. There's no speed. Again, I don't know who makes these seeds, but they don't put enough speed in them, dude. Because in the past, like 10 runs, another +5 from Cap. That is so painful to actually see.
Yeah.
I would like to see him still try his best. If he can get like the fastest real-time score, that'll be a nice thing as well. Cabbage is going for the adaptive chest and goes after the coil like I knew someone would. Nice. That speed is really what they need right now. Very important. And unlucky for Cap with his his benthic bloom, he's kind of losing all of his speed.
Yeah.
Hey Dan, I don't know if you saw it. Kami posted the links to everyone by like a minute in front of you. So you took too long. You're really slow.
I'm trying, I'm listening, I'm watching, I'm tired. It's too much, man. My poor little Australian brain. Thanks, Kami.
Good job, though. You got it done a couple minutes later.
Yeah, thanks, boss. Appreciate it. Again, the other downside of benthic bloom is that you really need, because it's going to. It's one of the there's some cardinal laws of risk of rain too. Okay, if you take benthic bloom, it is going to take your speed. That's just the law. So you can only really, I mean, the best benefit you get from people is like accurate hunters, people with a lot of shifts that you can benefit from a highlight afterburner with. Otherwise, you just lose on mobility, and you are at literal walking pace the entire run.
Yeah, there's a lot of things like that. Like if you go into an ICBM cauldron with no scrap, it's gonna take your ATG. Stuff like that. There's just things that are gonna happen to you.
Play Flurry Huntress, you don't get crit. These are the rules.
What number race is this? This is number 3. Cabbage is playing a little bit risky. I think he's gonna go for the Shuriken skip here. Trying to. Oh, he did get it. He got the AWU skip and got his free red.
God.
Oh, it was a perfect timed AWU skip, dude, with the Shuriken right underneath, right there, perfect form. Oh, I love to see it, dude. And he got a Tesla quote, which is actually a huge bump in front of everyone else right now, because everyone else is, again, no speed, no AoE. They're kind of struggling a little bit on the stage 5 teleporter or in that area. I mean, Cap is it's really rough, but damn, love to see it, dude. I love seeing tech like that in the races, man.
Like showcase for people is amazing.
A perfect situation where just a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of skill and practice can really put you ahead. Boom.
Mhm.
I mean, also he was the only one with the shuriken, so he was the only one who was able to try to go for it. But
Yeah.
still very good. Like I've seen people in the race try to go for it and still fail. So
Watching him try to line up those Z constructs there is painful. Just watching him move around so much, it's brutal.
Ray should give a spoiler warning. Cabbage delay about 20 seconds for me. Look at the screen. Look at my screen. What are you doing? No. When egg be safer, you circle around it at spawn box. For what? Sorry.
Dio first on the moon too, by the way.
Yeah, he's gonna get this void key right here. Saver spaces
Gonna be
is
something
massive. Massive. You're delayed again.
Nice. I literally just reset. It's insane.
Yeah, it's YouTube, so
God, that's crazy. The vase. Dio's
Oh.
gonna make up some good time here.
Cabbage. He just picked up a fuel cell for his egg, so he has a really good guaranteed post skip now.
Nice.
Beforehand, without with this specific loadout, it would have to be a lot of attack speed to post skip or something,
Mhm.
I believe. Oh, a nice alien head too for supercharge. That's really nice. Wow, Cabbage's run is looking really good. But also,
Yeah, he-
Disputed's on the
push
moon
move
at the
though.
same time Cabbage's, and he's probably going to get the win, it looks like. So, oh,
people
Cap
talk
with
about
another +5.
Cap being the pillar skip guy, but Cabbage, man, he knows the pillar skips. He knows them. He's
Mhm.
really good at them.
We will still true to
But
the
doesn't
fact that
matter.
no one knows all of them, but it's cool to
No.
see like so many different perspectives from like post skipping tech and knowledge and stuff. So
Yeah.
from everybody.
It's one of those things. Is like there's like a near limitless amount of ways to skip pillars, and just the main thing stopping people from pillar skipping is just the knowledge of what you can do to manipulate a pillar skip. There's so many things you can do. You just know the places to store, the different effects of different abilities, different items. There's always different ways to do it. There's no limit essentially to how many you can do, and that's where it comes in. Like Cabbage has that knowledge, Cap has it. Like these guys all have that knowledge of where you can do it to skip. There's so many ways.
So I want to address a very technical, complicated question in chat real quick while we have a moment. Someone asked why, again, they didn't egg or try to use egg to skip AWU. Wouldn't it just be better just to stay in the egg and just sit right at the spawn point? It's because some abilities and some items and stuff, when they hit something, they don't actually hit on the frame immediately. It's really weird, but what happens with egg is it takes a frame to actually target onto the enemy and then it hits them. Some things like Shuriken hit frame perfect, or as from what we understand of it anyway right now.
Cap is going for a Shrine of Order before the before the telly.
Oh,
before,
and he failed
Mythrix,
it.
and he just fell. He just fell. Oh,
I want to see
no.
the Shrine of Order though. I mean, if he gets ATGs,
Yeah, I'm really keen.
that's it. That'll bring him back.
Didn't make it very hard enough. He's gonna wait 20 seconds now. Yeah,
Is there a video about that? Cap specifically on his YouTube has a video about AWU skipping. I don't think it goes into the technicals about it like that specifically, but it shows a lot of the more modern ways to an easily AWU skip.
There's a lot of them too.
Yeah. There's obviously been a lot more that have been found since, but it's a great starting point.
Corny is struggling here, 94 health on the moon as
Okay,
well. Hasn't even started
so
till yet.
shipping request form order with mask. Thank you, Colin.
Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Just what you need. Again, is that the second time? No, yeah, he got a shipping request form on the moon on his first run too. Absolutely amazing. Dio doing okay, getting a little bit overwhelmed here, swarmed by these guys. The ads again. The ads are the real issue in this situation.
I was just gonna say it. I know he's leaving right now, but I think Cabbage had room to leave a little bit before this too. He has a pretty good build. I want to see him get in there. He has safer spaces, which he got pretty recently, and with a vase, I think I think he could do it. I think he could have gone earlier.
The difference, like taking your time early in the first couple of stages isn't terrible, but then you really got to start a slingshot after that, and he didn't. He's just sort of been. I mean, he's fine. He's still in a great position, like, but he had potential to really like slingshot past this point. But he's comfortable. He's got a bonus point. He's sitting in the lead with 2 wins. Like he's like, I can play a bit slower now. I can play a bit safer.
Cap is going into Bungus. Very powerful stuff.
Yep, everyone's good decision. Jesus.
You got a Scorpion
Cap
in the
is-
soup, so that's cool.
Cap's having a bad time. He's having a bad time.
All right.
Dio's doing really well with limited speed here.
And I
Like,
think
he's doing
because
really well.
Cabbage had another Void Key previous to this, he got another. Oh God, Jesus! Oh, he has a. He had another
jumping into that.
Void Key thing on the moon, because that was his second. So you got to play.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! So the correct
Jesus,
play,
he yeeted himself.
yeah, for Cabbage, there would have been to
Ooh.
turn around, and so he pushed himself more towards the arena. He was actually working against himself a little bit and pushing himself away towards the edge. That was scaring me a lot.
That was he just
Oh,
skin
man.
of his teeth.
Again, he wouldn't have died. He has
Dio-
saver spaces, and he would have gone back up. He has face, but it's just like,
I'm
man,
worried about these orbs and Dio. Jeez, he should be okay here.
dude, Dispute's just
Dio
running
did really
through
well.
the middle of the orbs and shit.
He
has-
it's just.
I know he has
just
saver
chance. Oh
spaces.
my god! Oh my god! There's 3 of them. Oh,
It's just funny.
Jesus.
It's just funny.
And like he wouldn't have been away. Like, yeah, I'm fine. Just run this direction.
So Disputed was looking at the portals there. I think he chose one that wasn't ideal. He chose the worst one. He didn't see
Yeah,
the one
the
that he
worst one.
wanted, but he knew which one this one was, so he knew to prepare the vase for the shot where it was there as well.
Ooh,
But
he's gonna be
Disputed,
careful. He gets it.
Hmm.
I was really worried he's gonna get hit by a pizza slice there just before falling down. Which
oh, that would have
was
been
why I didn't-
tragic.
He was real close to some. Real close to some.
He's good though. Really good job on Disputed for finishing first this time.
Yeah,
really
He
good
did really
time.
well.
I like
No
again.
movement
I
speed.
think if Cabbage sped it up to stages like 3 or past stage 3 a little bit, I
easy.
think he would have been able to beat him. Because I mean, look at Cabbage's build, right? I mean, I know a lot of it's
This
because
is-
he did loot, but even still, like he,
Yeah, this is a prime example of what I was saying earlier about like that looting a lot bit more in the first
Uh-oh.
ones. Just again,
Uh-oh.
it really slings you forward.
Cabbage.
What?
Oh Jesus.
My delay. Hold on.
I
let me
know,
catch
just-
up again.
Okay, he's good. Holy shit. He got smacked by pizza there. I think an ad stole his safer spaces, and when he took that pizza slice, it was almost lights out. Really
See,
close
when I
to
reset,
dying.
I'm still like well behind. I only just thought then interesting. I wonder what's going on with the multi-link. Anyway, it's just been weird. Yeah,
That's
he,
just YouTube stuff.
he's having a hard time.
So I also
Save
wouldn't.
one shot protection saved in there for sure.
Okay, again, I wouldn't be really worried about trying to find a way to skip phase 4 here. All they needed to
No.
do was just get through the phase, and they can supercharge Mythrix when he gets there. They do need to hit him once to remove that saver spaces, but even what he's doing now, just get some headshots and phase over. It's done. Don't worry too much.
Motive. All right, Dio's done. GG,
Yeah, we'll
Dio,
bring
well
in
done.
Disputed right now. Really good job on Disputed on that.
Corny on stage 5 still. Where did it go wrong for Corny?
Hey, what up?
How do you go?
Hey,
Really good job
Hey,
on that,
he's
by the
gonna-
way. You got first,
Damn,
obviously. You're the first one in here.
God, that's what I needed.
How did that run
Yeah.
feel?
It was kind of rough. I didn't have healing for a lot of it,
Mhm.
but then stage 5, I found like 3 healing drones. Also, Supercharge is fucking dope. I've really underestimated it.
It is
Supercharge is
fun.
really
It is
good.
fun.
Like, if you saw it
I
in
had that,
phase 1,
like-
it just 75% of his health was just instantly gone with one
I
crowbar.
had that
Like, what?
same realization when we did the races last time I had it. I was like, oh no. Then at the end of it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is really pretty fun. It's pretty good.
It's a really fun
Um,
ability. It's really powerful.
yeah.
I'll say this. I got really sad at the end because I got the vase out of an adaptive chest on stage 4, but then there was another one right next to the equipment. And the second I saw that, I'm like, fuck, they're gonna get the skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, everyone took vase. Actually, no, Corny has the egg stills, but Corny is still on stage 5, so He's having a, I don't know what slowed him down so
nice.
much, but you did really well, man. No movement speed, and like you didn't have a feather either, did you? Like you were featherless. You did really well in that pizza fight. Like the pizza with like the amount of speed that we had did really, really well. Corny just survived somehow from that. Jesus.
That was Cap.
What?
Oh, no, I'm looking at Corny's screen. Corny just yeeted himself off into the distance.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Cap almost took
you
him
did.
a slice of
You
pizza.
did.
Jeez.
You did really well, Dio. I was really impressed by that Mythrix fight with that amount of speed.
No, I mean you were going fast the whole run, dude. You were going really well. By the time you were at Mythrix, starting Mythrix, everyone was just getting to stage 5 or at stage 5. So
Well, my mindset going in was maybe a little bit different because I up until this point I haven't had any points on the board. So it was like either I'm all in or I'm not. There's no playing safe anymore.
Hey Cabbage, by the way. Welcome.
Hey Cabbage.
Really good run.
Hey, hello.
Hey.
That was okay.
I mean, it was good. It was really good. What did you feel about that?
Not as good as mine, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I felt so slow. Like that was so slow.
Well, no one had
like,
movement
a
speed.
lot.
Yeah, I wanted more movement speed. Like that mine doesn't do anything. I actually realized it just does nothing. Like it does
The amount of
absolutely
times
nothing.
we saw you and Cap trying to mind jump was hilarious. It was so
like
funny
it
to watch.
actually like it does nothing.
I disagree. I thought it was really helpful during the teleporters.
I
like,
don't.
Stage 5.
Yeah,
It makes some cool cinematic shots. That's about it.
yeah. Because I was like looting a ton because I didn't know what to do. Like with that mine, I didn't know how to play, so I was just kind of looting too much. I feel like.
I thought you were
think
just
the projectile slow.
comfortable with the lead you had, so you're just like happy to take a bit safer. But you're saying you just felt incredibly uncomfortable with that mine, I guess.
Yeah, that like supercharged thing and that mine, I don't use either of those. So
Yep.
I don't know. I was just playing it really, really safe.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, you did not get really too far behind the speeded. And if you watch it back, which I assume you will later, you looted a lot. You were like, it seemed to me like you were full looting every stage. Meanwhile, the speeded was like trying his best to fly through. So the fact that it was only like a 1.5, 2-minute difference, really good, actually. You played really well.
The thing is, I spent the entirety of stage 2 without the energy drink or the red whip you got like from the island, because those two were on the island. So those two were the last items I got. And I like exited at like 18 minutes or something, like on stage 2. Like that was just ridiculous. That was so slow.
In your full looting though, like when you're more looting, you're the only one that found the ATG and the band on stage 2. So everyone else got those.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a band?
Yeah.
We can't tell you where because Cabbage had a different layout for his stage 2, but it was there.
Your stage 2 was the weird one. Yeah, that was the one that meant the rest are fine. It's just
gonna be
stage every race.
One every time for some reason.
Oh god, I don't know why. I don't know.
I'll base the next Gamba around that.
Which is the different stage.
Exactly?
Which is
all the items and everything are the same?
Correct.
Yeah. Just one stage, a TP boss. I mean, location changes.
Oh, Rip Cap, he died to a pizza slice going to the ship.
Yeah, it's really going to hurt him.
He typed in
grubbing.
Wait, did he die again?
So this is what happened with
yeah,
Cap. He took Benthic Bloom as a gamble. It took all of the little speed he had, gave him masks and shit, and then he Shrine of Order.
Yeah, you got 4 masks and 1 Wake of Vultures.
Yeah. Cool. So if you take Void Clover, you're basically saying like you don't care about your run.
Yeah,
you're just letting it up to the mercy of RNG. Yeah. Like, that's like if the run is really dead, you need like anything and everything to revive it. I don't know. But hey, if you got like 1 million like bands or something, maybe I don't know.
I'm really interested to see Corny still on stage 5. Actually, I'm really shocked.
Stage 5.
Yeah.
Why stage 5? What happened?
No idea. We don't know because he didn't die. I think it's just the low speed. It's kind of like what happened to you, just kind of tripping him up a little bit.
I mean, Railgunner doesn't really need that much speed because of the mines, but if you're like used to those mines and then you have these mines, like it's just really like disorienting because these mines just don't do anything, and the mobility you get from the other mines is just so big for Railgunner. Like I don't know.
I'll bring Corny on the big screen.
just a different survivor at this point. Yeah, stage 4 was scary though. Almost got killed by a larva.
Yeah, you know who was killed by a larva actually was Cap.
Cap.
Hey, what up,
Hey.
dude?
That's pretty
The Cap
normal, yeah,
himself.
pretty standard.
Yeah,
you
we
were
were
last
waiting
a long
for it.
time without like dying to it. I thought it was gonna be sooner.
Dude.
Considering it took your speed
And then-
instantly.
And then I find the gas printer like right after finishing TP, and it was just.
Yeah. Yeah. And we get it. We get
Yeah.
it. We get it.
I tried to high roll the Benthic. Yeah, that didn't work. I got
No.
5 happiest masks or something like that.
And a
Yeah.
Wake
Lost
of
my
Vultures.
speed first. Wake of Vultures, very good to lose your health. Very cool.
You just skipped the
Yeah.
worship unit.
Oh yeah, totally. First try.
Good.
So
Yeah, very
Cabbage
easy.
actually just skipped the worship unit. He got the shuriken skip on it, so he got the free Tesla.
The
He's the
shuriken?
only
Nice.
one that did
Yeah,
it.
that's an easy skip. Just like 1.8 seconds after you get the message in chat.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's M1 it.
Yep.
It was so fucking
Nice.
hyped though. We're sitting there, we're
Hell
like,
yeah.
dude, is he gonna do it? Like he got the egg set up and everything. He's sitting right there and it's like, bah.
No, that's a really
Love
easy
it.
skip. That's not.
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, you say
With shuriken,
easy,
it's
but
great.
no one ever does it during the races for some reason. No one tries, so it's
Why
fun to
not?
see
It's
it.
the
Why not?
second skip yet.
Dude, you're asking me. I've been wanting people to do it every time. I've been begging.
I mean, with shuriken, it's easy.
Dude, when has the red ever been good? Like,
It's
I mean,
been
we've seen 2
Tesla
Tesla
twice.
fails.
It was
race, yeah.
Tesla's good. Yeah,
but on
Tesla
stage
was
Tesla's
4, like,
mediocre.
I haven't seen a single brain coat, which is pretty insane.
How is
Uh,
Tesla mediocre? What?
I
It
mean,
is
others.
I hear what
aggressively
he's
average.
saying. Yeah, it's
I feel like
fine.
And
stage one
especially,
is
like-
great, but that late in the run,
Yeah, stage 1 it's great, but
we
you're getting
talked
it
about this
stage
earlier.
5 basically.
Yeah. We talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
That it's one of those ones, the earlier you get it, the more it snowballs into a better item. But the later you get it,
Mhm.
the less important it is.
like,
Yeah.
okay, so
Yeah.
like
Still
the
always
reds,
good, though.
like 90% of them just don't work on Mythrix or do very little, and you're getting the red on stage 4, so you're gonna be fighting Mythrix in one stage anyway. So I don't
Yeah.
know. You are right.
Mm.
It is very quick if you can get it.
If you can get it.
I
Like
love
said,
how
a good example
corny.
when you guys had
I
the
don't know.
pennies on the first race, right? You
Yeah.
guys easily got it.
Yep.
I thought Corny was trying to mind jump there. I think he was just slowing the projectiles behind him. But I saw you guys were just had that muscle memory of mind jumping all day. You guys are throwing your minds behind you and being like, "Oh wait, oops."
I mean, I just started doing it to prove a point at some point. I don't know.
Yeah.
it was just
like-
funny to
Like
watch though.
this useless thing I can throw down, very cool.
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
I'm getting upset.
Dude, every time. Every
I'm getting
time you
upset.
guys try to mind jump, dude, it's funny shit. That's amazing.
Just gotta believe.
It's good.
I can just because I can feel it. I can feel the like you got your body's ready to be pushed forward and you just don't. It's like this sadness that flows over you. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very
This is my
unfortunate.
mind.
I'll shut up about it,
Fun.
but very helpful during teleporter.
Yeah, I mean it's got
Yeah.
its uses. It's just not as good. It's
Yeah.
like the Desperado
Sure.
versus Lights Out. It's got its uses. It's just not as good.
Wait, you mean like Desperado is better or Lights Out is better?
Don't
If
even.
you have to ask,
don't
and I
even.
can't help you. All right.
No, Lights Out is better than Desperado. Like that is just a fact.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
Start the
No,
next
like,
race.
oh.
Get him out of here.
no, like it actually is.
Yeah, on
okay.
stage 8.
Let me just,
Lights Out is
anyway.
just superior in every way. Like you get to reset your cooldowns.
Yeah, that are really
well,
short.
this is Cabbage's last ever race.
What else?
Chat, so
Yeah, he's banned after this. So
I mean, I can just leave now. I think I win anyways, right?
oh wow.
damn, you actually might. Yeah,
Oh, Cap, you can come back.
I can
some
get
bonus points.
a 5-pointer. Yeah, watch out. It's
Yeah.
loader time.
Oh yeah, it
Loader
is.
time.
Loader time
Actual-
next. It is
Rude.
the other punch though. Or we were talking about it earlier when we rolled the loadouts that like no one here really likes the thunder punch or uses it a lot. But Cabbage, do you?
It's just bad.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, you think Lights Out's better, so I don't trust your opinion anymore. so-
No, I don't think it's better. Like I know it's better. It just is
No,
better.
I shouldn't have brought it up again. I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Listen.
Sorry.
Cabbage is a prismatic gamer. I'm sure Lights Out is fucking awesome. in his world. All right.
Yeah. When you play the game for like 20 seconds at a time, it's really good.
You're always on stage 1 and 2. It's great. It's awesome.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, this is coming from the guys who don't think the Void Band is good, so I don't know.
You're
Yeah,
right.
it's true.
It carried my run.
Oh yeah, you took it. I forgot. I was
Like, I'm
actually
just looking
surprised
at
at that.
Corny's Mythrix fight versus mine. Like the main difference is I had a void band.
The only difference, you're right.
True.
What was the main difference there, though? Like, what made I don't know what slowed Corny down so much here. I don't know what it was.
Did you guys restart your games, by the way? If not, please do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll just do it again.
All right, I'm gonna step away for 2 seconds. Please say
Good.
nice things. to Ben.
Please.
Wait till I'm gone. At least.
Oh Jesus. Yeah. Anyway.
So funny to talk shit about him.
Yeah, it's so easy.
It's just the best feeling ever.
It's nothing like it, man.
Making people feel bad.
It's really surprising that Corny's run is not better though, because again, he's taken the longest real time, and he did the most looting, I think.
I mean, what are his items though? He doesn't have anything. Like,
yeah, but
he has no
that's-
damage.
I'm just saying, it's like surprising he looted so much and just found so little. The ATG he found on the moon. So,
I mean, no band, no poly loot. I don't know.
I didn't find the loot. Where was that?
Second key.
Void key. Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
oh, I had a. You must have had a different void key.
I had 2.
Yeah, you only had 1.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah. First one was the pluripotent and the voidescent. Whatever that was.
The saver spaces.
I didn't want to take the pluripotent because I don't know, void bands on Railgunner. I don't know, would just be too strong
Oh yeah.
Oh,
to give the
yeah,
others a
you're right.
chance.
Yeah.
Go back and watch my run. It's pretty fucking strong.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch your run. I don't
Yeah,
know.
man.
35 minutes. That's
Yeah,
that's
the
pretty
spirit
fast.
is undoing
I shit
every
you not.
opinion he's cultivated over the last
I'm
1
changing my
year.
mind about it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, take void bands every time, please.
Yeah.
True.
All I'm saying is watch my fight.
Yeah, dude.
It was the only difference between mine and Corny's run.
I mean, I'll have to
Yeah.
look at your items, but
It kind of just took longer. I think it was someone in chat saying stage 4 he took longer. I don't know, something.
it was
obviously
somewhere
we missed
around
whatever it
there
was, but
where it started. Yeah.
like it's got to be
just-
something big because obviously he's quite a consistent runner. So something has gone south somewhere for him somewhere.
No, just like it really surprised me because he's been the champ, right? He's been the
Hmm.
one to beat really lately. So,
He's our most consistent racer.
mhm. So seeing
I
him
mean,
be a
every
little
human
bit,
just has off days.
yeah,
It's been off day for him. Some of us have off weeks.
Also, is calculator allowed during runs?
for what?
Fuck you
For, like,
calculating.
I mean, I didn't want to break my watches, and I wanted to open one of those
Oh.
void cradles. You know?
That's
so
Can I
fine.
like
subtractions.
pause? Can I pause? Can I pull out my calculator?
Yeah,
Can I
sure.
like get out my TI-84?
You need you. We won't stop you.
All right.
Go for it, man.
Because I mean, I thought I passed my math class, but I definitely didn't know. I don't know.
I do appreciate. I think everyone appreciates too how emotive you are with
Uh.
pure, just your character. Like we can just tell your mood. It's good. It helps us out. a
I
lot.
mean, you can't hear me during the race, so I gotta communicate somehow. You know.
yeah, it's just like watching YouTube. Actually, it's just all emotive.
It's gonna become like Minecraft speedrunning. The calculator meta is gonna be too strong. We're gonna have to
Really, yeah.
remove.
We're gonna have like
Pause
20
bunker.
instances running to get the best seed. Jesus.
Oh god. So we're mainly seeing if Corny dies here at all, because if he does die, he could still get behind Cap. That's why we. Oh god. Yeah, he could. A few times. I mean, it's
51
definitely
minutes.
possible. I mean, we just don't want to be like, oh yeah,
Well, there
he
it goes,
would have
yeah.
totally not died and move on.
Yeah,
There it is.
exactly.
There's
Yeah,
one.
the Dios though. Jesus.
All right. Oh, that was a Diaz though. Lame.
Yeah.
Wait, his build is just better now, isn't it?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
probably.
his build
Yeah.
is just like 10
Way
times
better.
better.
Probably
He
should
actually
have that earlier.
might have benefited from killing himself.
Yeah, he should have just jumped
Yeah.
off the moon,
Whoa,
honestly. Wait a second.
Dio,
I
let
would
it
have
go.
got
Let
third
it go.
place. It would have been perfect.
I mean, if he just jumped off the moon, I feel like he would have already been done.
Maybe, yeah.
The triple poly
Yeah, plasma
is
shrimp,
so good.
Plasma
Polyloot,
shrimp, Polyloot.
lysate cell.
Yeah.
He has
It's all
like
good.
5 times the damage now.
He's probably saying that right now. Let me
Dude,
just
look at
unmute it a
that.
second.
Oh, look at that plasma shrimp.
He just said it right then. I just caught it. He just said I should have died before. Yeah.
It's
Cost him all
so
that
against the
time.
grain though. Like it's just out of our like so against what we normally try to do. Like, oh, just die. You know, you want to save that Dios to protect yourself, but
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
in this case.
Yeah, host in that
Absolutely.
scenario would have been very, very strong.
What are you
true.
saying?
No,
Has Host
sometimes it's worth
hosted
it.
much in these races? Has he done it much?
Not really.
He's done it a few times.
I think Woolly's hosted more than host in a race.
True. True.
what happened to
And
that
with a
guy?
lot
Is he
of
like
a lot of bear blocks in there as well.
that
Yeah.
guy like too cool to hang out with us anymore? Or...
He's been doing
Yeah,
other
he
stuff
doesn't like
lately.
us.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, he
Man.
is. Sorry.
Oh, will he? Oh yeah, he messaged us all personally. Said we hate you. So.
Yeah,
Each one of
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Personalize a message.
It's unfortunate.
All right. Corny, only one death. Didn't count. No wings on his back. He's chilling.
Yeah, the only person with wings today is Cap. How do you feel?
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I'm flying through the stages.
Yeah.
True, true.
No,
Winged
no,
up.
Corny died on.
Oh
the
yeah,
first
that's
race
true.
as
No,
well.
my bad. I was shitting on Cap. Like, it wasn't even accurate.
I mean, continue to, but it's
Yeah.
something else.
I mean, I'll do it.
Don't have to give me a reason. I'll take it.
No, that's true. The thing was, it did surprise me when Corny died in the first soda. I was like, dude, he hasn't died in the past like 3 races. So to see him die now is like,
Yeah.
This polar field is actually not helping him. It's making it harder to dodge.
Yeah, it is not. It's like doing negative
actually
work right
hindering
now.
oh my god.
So cool. I mean, it looks awesome seeing it all slow down like Matrix style, but just it makes it just easy to walk into.
Yeah, it's like
I don't
blinking.
know what
It's
you're
being
talking
weird.
about. I think it's
Yeah,
great.
his polar field's been glitching out for me as well. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. I don't like looking
Brazilian
at
polar
it.
field.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's opening up the portal.
Vanished.
All right, let's bring in Corny right now and
All right, GG,
go over
Corny.
the run. Hey,
G'day.
Yo. What up?
how was the run?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Runner without
Yeah,
runner.
give us
You what?
give us more, please.
Runner without movement, without the concussion mines, definitely a struggle, a hassle, because you got to move around. You got to play around that polar field device, which is absolutely atrocious.
Mhm.
I did not
Yeah.
find it bad. And in hindsight, like honestly, if going for all out, I should have died as soon as I got like up there on Mythrix, you know?
yep, we were just talking about.
Yeah,
It.
we were
I
all
just heard
saying
you
that,
talking
yeah.
about it as well. Restart your game,
Yeah.
please, when you get a chance.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, no movement is pretty rough. Yeah, you came in third though. You snagged a point.
I snagged a point.
You're now
Sheesh.
sitting in second place on the ladder.
Yeah. I went benthic. Benthic didn't pay out one bit. So then I tried a shorter on the moon, and that
Yeah.
didn't pay out. So I was in for a treat that run.
And then you got bungas, which you really
Yeah, and
didn't
then
utilize at all.
yeah, I had to stack
Really
up on the bungus just in case.
Misplayed
Yeah.
the bungas.
Yeah.
The gamble. It was a gamble. This was what we were saying when you picked it up. Like, well, this is literally a gamble. He's just
Yeah.
an RNG
I mean,
take.
it was straight up like if I get the high roll, then sick. Now I'm back in the race, but yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Did
Oh.
a band exist at any point?
Stay true.
Yeah, stage 2 with an ATG as well.
Ah, sad boys. Yeah.
There's a
Cabbage is the
game
only
on
one they
page
got it,
4.
so don't worry.
Okay.
But yeah, Dio won that one. Cabbage close behind, and then yourself, and then a couple of deaths for Cap to come in fourth there.
Yeah,
A few.
yeah,
I mean, honestly though, Cap,
a handful.
getting through it that fast with the build you had and dying that often, that was actually pretty good to see you like get through. So
Yeah, yeah.
Really lower the bar for an ego, buddy.
Considering 7 deaths and you got last, you did really good. Good job.
This run is going right up on the fridge.
Yeah, hell yeah. Post it right up on there.
Mom,
Put it on the fridge, man.
Anyway, we got the two loader guys that are coming in there. Obviously, Connie, Dio, you guys aren't bad at loader, obviously, but we've got the loader guys, Cabbage and Cap. This is what you're always fighting each other in the Discord about who's the better loader. So,
Not with this punch, though. Come on, this is like the
I'm
bad
hearing
punch.
excuses already.
Yeah, excuses already. That's a good thing. Yeah.
no,
No
it's funny
John.
though. We rolled the loadout, and I was like, "Dude, what punch is that?" And we're like, "Wait, what?" And I was like, "Oh no!" Like we had this moment. It's
Oh,
like,
no.
"Oh, it's not the good.
Oh no!
It's not the fun one."
Yeah.
I don't
but-
even know what it does, honestly.
Yo, Corny,
bounce
you
off
can have
enemies.
fun.
we need to get first and second in this Corny. Put these fuckers in their place.
All right.
Yeah,
Please.
I mean,
So-
that's
I
the
want
only
that.
way we're getting anywhere.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, good
do have potential of a tie. If Cabbage, you get
True.
an absolute dead last, and Corny, you get in first with double bonus points, we could get a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I mean,
Holy
that is very
shit.
possible. It's very possible, honestly.
I mean,
Yeah.
if Tilt
With
kicks
this
in,
punch,
Just kneecap the cabbage. We got this.
Yeah.
With this
Kneecap
punch in a row.
cabbage.
what a sentence.
Corny is loading in right now. I want him to
Okay,
get
everyone
used to
restarted
the...
their games, right? Everyone did.
Yes.
Yep.
It's truth.
Mhm.
This was off the restart.
Right.
We should be good.
All right.
Nice.
You guys are ready to go? Good luck on the last
Good luck.
one. Let's see it.
Good
All
luck.
right. Good luck.
Later, peeps.
God bless.
All right, potential for a very fast run here again.
I am so excited. I love loader
Mhm.
runs, and I love loader runs in the races. It's gonna be fun. Also, every one of us does not like this punch, so we'll see how they use it and how well they utilize it compared to
No one likes-
normal.
At least I got the pylon with some movement, which is nice. Is it the good grapple, or is it the one that pulls? Oh, it pulls enemies. Great. It's the.
I mean, they're both
there's no
good,
good and bad
but-
grapple. Yeah.
There's one we prefer, definitely, but
Yeah.
you know, at least they have pylon.
Not
Fun
bad.
stuff. Oh, the stage order is a little bit interesting. Look at that. We have
I'm gonna go.
sulfur pools and siren's
Oof.
call.
Oof. NFL. That's 3 bad. That's 4 bad rolls right there. Like that's a bad combination.
Yeah,
of
and then no
stages.
bans also. So
Yeah. Maybe another AoE skip? Question mark. I know a lot of people like this grappling hook. People are like, oh, I like to be able to, kill wisps and stuff with it, which is valid. It's fair. That's why I don't think there's any little bad grapple. But I don't know. I think a lot of us other people, like a lot of us like the other one for the fact you can just grapple off of anything. Like there's plenty of moments, and I know people might be rolling the eyes. Like when did you ever grapple off a wisp? Literally all the time.
all the time,
so often.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets you out of trouble so often. But they're both fun. Like they have their uses.
Watch burner on stage 1.
Oh,
Boom.
GG. Nice.
Yeah.
Damage.
Damage grapple
But
is way better for
crowbar-
speedrunning, though. Zink is right. There's actually a really unique
Yeah.
tech with the damage grapple. I don't know if a lot of people know this. If you stand at the absolute length limit of your grapple, the hitbox of the grapple itself is larger than like you think it is. So if you stand at the absolute limit, you can throw out your grapple and have the grapple damage something without actually utilizing the cooldown because it didn't actually connect with the wall or the enemy. So you can just keep spamming it on stuff if you're really, really precise with it. Especially like in prismatic trials, people use it a lot for the crystals. Get a perfect distance away, spam it a few times, get the prismatic crystal down, and then you're moving on to the next one. Really interesting.
Yeah, I remember watching Cap do that for the first time. But hanging out in a Discord stream, watching him, I was so confused at that. Like, what is going on?
Mhm.
But it's one of those cool little tricks you got to learn.
Yeah, it's a little hitbox issue. That's all. But hey, that's what
Not overly useful in the main game, but for
No.
prismatics, Right.
Just a small
Might kill an
thing.
extra
You might
wisp,
see
maybe?
it sometimes, or like if you've ever used this grapple a ton, you may have gotten to situations where you're like, oh, I didn't utilize that or cooldown, or like
Mm.
it didn't go off. Like, oh, that's weird. Well, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Gamble, please.
Rio just got yeeted. Gamble's done. It's up.
Oh,
It's
okay.
been. I announced it ages ago.
All right. Well,
Yeah. Well.
yep.
Yeah. I wouldn't even think about it, mate. Never have. Never will. What are you talking about?
Yeah, host.
Host.
Host asked for a gamble, so that's
All
fine.
right. Well, host wasn't paying attention because I announced it. So
Yeah, I'm not paying attention. I don't look at chat.
take that sword right away from him. He can check himself too.
Yeah, maybe we'll demote host to VIP instead. Yeah.
Their watches here obviously a great print, and we all encourage people to go into watches. I know people are, I don't want to because I'll just lose them. Yada yada. If you're worried about losing watches, then the watches aren't the problem. That's what it comes down to. Like, you need to be playing around that more. If you're getting hit that much where you're like, I'm gonna break them eventually, then that's the issue, not the watches. The watches are a huge damage bonus. And always good to remember that it's 20% extra damage, but that's 20% multiplied into every other damage source you have. It's not like just adding the watches by themselves, like, oh, it's just another 20%. No, that's on top of like cap crit and AP rounds and focus crystals and like all that stuff put together again. It's insane. So if you don't like watches, then just look into it. Just maybe think about it.
They are really good. And
They are
honestly,
insanely strong.
it's going to be the biggest thing in this competition, or in this loadout competition. Like how many watches they can get and snag. So you notice that Cap actually didn't get 3 watches. He got 2 watches and an AP round, which is really good because the damage is multiplicative between those 2 sources. So we're going to see way more damage than if he just had 3 watches.
Yeah, Corny's done really well here with a watch, a crowbar, and an AP round.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
got 3
really good.
multiplying into each other. You've done it really smart.
You can see Disputed did the same thing as well. So they're all aware of this. They know how damage works. They're on their game. But it's just like something to consider. I'm really scared about the watches though, because I know all of these guys do not use this punch. And one of the main things about this punch is that you stop right in front of the enemy. Sometimes Mythrix, when you're fighting Mythrix, right? You punch into him and you stop at him. So I feel like there's a very high chance that these watches could take a vacation.
Yeah.
You never know.
It might be right twice a day, I think. Especially like Elder Lemurian's another really good one. That was like my big breaking moment when I stopped using, because I used to love it when I first started playing the game. Then I just kept dying to Elder Lemurian. So I'd go like, oh, I'm going to punch this guy, rule, and yeah, it's going to be awesome. And then he didn't die, and I just was there stationary looking at the guy. I'm like, oh, well, okay, GG, I'm dead. So, like,
That's stage 2 is shown as different.
Stage 2. All right.
Yeah, interesting one. Is that the gamble or something?
Yeah, so I'll just do another one then. Let's get another one in it. Only 5 people voted that it was going to be fine, and we love Mark. So those 5 people are banned forever. So you got baited.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Nice. Yeah, clearly wrong. Disputed did pick up an elixir. I think it was out of a shrine over on the other side of the map. So that was pretty cool.
God, cabbage. I reckon it was like 2 frames off there of getting hit by that entire shockwave from that glue. Jesus.
I was wondering when my screen lit the fuck up. I looked back and the boss was dead, but I was like, what did I just see?
Yeah, it was like frames of. All right, let's get another prediction up here then. Who do you reckon is the most likely to keep his watches? Because that's what this game was going around. Actually, let's just do who breaks watches first.
I don't know, man.
Who breaks watches first, chat?
Yeah. But just do have an option for no one, I guess, because just in case. Okay.
If you want to throw their money away, of course.
Uh-oh. Speaking of who's going to break him first, I think Corny's about to break him right now. Dude.
Oh, God, don't break him, Port.
God, his pylon just saved his life.
Oh, my God.
Dude. Oh, my God.
Don't do it to me again, Corny. You did this last time. No, it was Cap last time.
That was so close, dude. Ugh. He knows how
Okay.
lucky he is. He knows.
Who breaks watches first? Cap, Corny, Cabbage disputed. Nobody lol. There you go. Chat, get into it.
Nobody lol.
You have 5 minutes not to break it, guys. Please keep it together. Please.
Oh, Cabbage found a cloak chest. Okay.
Oh, from the TP or just per chance?
I think it was from TP. I think he saw the lines on it. But even still, you know.
That's cool. What was it? What was in it? I didn't see it.
Slug.
I mean, that could be worth. A little bit of healing definitely goes a long way.
Oh,
Glad
it
chat
was
knows the proper
it was a
lore.
tri-shop that the elixir was in. Cabbage just found it too.
Nice. That's a big
He didn't
one
get
for
it
people.
though. He got it a key, I think,
Oh.
out of it.
Okay.
But I
mean,
just
not bad.
you know.
Like,
Oh, look
shows
at
he's
that! Cap
confident.
went into the portal, and the
Drone-
speeder went into the portal, and they're both gonna get Drone Man. I bet you right now.
Drone Man and bands.
Wait.
Holy, what a combo.
He's
Gotta
thinking
pick
about
that
it.
band.
He's gonna do it. Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
Drone Man
Cabbage
is
went in,
huge.
and he did. Everyone's doing it. Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
All right,
I guess
Connie,
it was a
you.
free blue portal.
It must have
Actually,
been. Yeah.
because there's no way they all hit it, right? So yeah.
I saw it was near the TP, so I saw Cabbage hit it.
No. Right?
I saw someone
There's
down there looking
dude.
at
There's no way they all hit it.
But yeah,
because
you're
they
right,
don't hit it
though.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But I
saw
did see
all of them
Cabbage
hit
looking
it,
in there.
dude. If you saw all of them hit it, then that's the craziest
all hit it?
thing.
They
They
all
all
hit
hit it,
Jesus.
dude.
All right.
What the fuck?
He was in an obvious spot, but that's what are the odds of that? That's
I
crazy.
need to ask them about
Jesus.
it because it was obviously the best play for them to do it.
And they all went into band Drone Man. They all did the exact same thing. Corny with 2 bands. Where'd you get that other band from?
Oh,
Hello?
interesting. Like,
well,
dude, the
Buted-
sync on
wait.
these guys' brains right now.
My prediction just got destroyed.
What are you talking
They all
about?
lost their watches.
Oh. No. Hold on. Just keep the prediction up because Cabbage has a watch. They might get a watch later. I guess. I don't know. It is kind of destroyed though.
It's kind of ruined. I'm just going to delete that one and start a new one. Damn it,
Oh,
guys.
God.
Ruined.
Cap has one. Whatever.
Yeah, but the other guys, anyway, it's dumb. I'll do another one.
All right, if you want. Anyway, dude, that was actually one of the craziest things I've ever seen in terms of like thought processes that were synced up so incredibly well. To me, that just was kind of crazy. It was so out there that I just thought that it was a random blue portal, blue orb. Like, obviously, again, it was the right move, but like, goddamn.
Yeah,
Dude.
paid off. The fact that they all got Drone Man banned straight up, they didn't even hesitate.
Oh yeah, they're gonna really like watching this one back. I think later on.
Yeah.
God. They'll be thinking kind of like, oh yeah, you know, I kind of made some moves. You know, I hit the blue portal. I got Drone Man. I'm feeling good. I got a band in there too. And then they look at it and like, oh shit.
Those fucking idiots. Oh god, Corny is playing around with some wisps here, some pests. Be careful that punch too. The punch will blow up those little poison pods as well, and that'll. Yeah. Oh my god, he's running straight into him.
So the other thing is too with this punch, if you do not kill like a pest with it, it will kill you. So you got to be really careful about what you hit and when. So
yeah, you just sit there staring at it, and it just blasts you.
I'm just watching Cabot trying to get up that ledge, and he's having a fun time with that punch. Is this the last run? This is the last run of the day. This is the 4th loadout as of right now. Unless there's a tie. Holy shit, there might be a tie. There's not going to be a tie. But, you know. And damn, look at that. Cap is already on stage 4.
Jesus.
Reminder, Cap and Cabbage are the 2 people that speed run with Loader. I think Cap specifically has been practicing a lot lately with his Loader speed runs. But and Cabbage obviously does not use this punch ever. So it's a little bit different, but these are the two that we're expecting to see go super fast today
That's insane.
on Loader.
12 minutes on stage 4 is nuts. Not often I have like a 16-minute stage 1.
The blue portal is free? Okay, I'm not insane. Thank you, host. I was getting
But
gaslit
did
by
they all
chat.
hit it though? Maybe, I mean, it could be both. Maybe they all hit it still. I don't know.
I mean, if they all hit it, I mean, I'll have to see who hit it. Actually,
I know Cabbage looked at it. I know
Host.
Cabbage hit it at least.
host, who hit it and who didn't? Corny did not hit it. Okay, all right,
Okay. Well, chat's dumb and wrong and stupid, and they should feel embarrassed.
that's true.
Gamba, there is a Gamba. There's already a Gamba going. I put a new one on.
There
She's
you
up.
go. It's
I'm
interesting
still
that they
shocked,
all.
like 12
Oh,
minutes.
never mind. They didn't all take it. Only Corny and Cap have the
Connie
backward
died?
hug.
Oh, Connie died.
Corny
Connie
died.
died.
Dude, I didn't see him die.
Oh, my predictions are fucking ruined.
Dude, what is your
Just-
gamble?
just-
No,
I'm just
Host.
breaking everyththing.
Dan, shut up. Host, you do the gambles, please. I can't live with this guy doing this show.
They're
right
good
now.
Gambas, man. They're just breaking them.
Yeah, it's their fault, dude. It's their fault.
Yeah, host, you do one. You're on it.
Jesus. The Dambles are not playing out.
Hey, man, they're good dambles. They're just breaking shit on me.
Yeah, man. Anyway, we're getting some ghost gambles here, so sure to be better.
Just do a who wins or something. Just something that can't get destroyed in 2 seconds.
Yeah, also, apparently he died
That's
a long
rough.
time ago, so.
Did he? Ugh.
Yeah, look at how
When
far
did
back
he
the wings
die?
are in his items.
Yeah.
I didn't see it either, to be
Well,
honest.
The,
So,
the chrono was a key on stage 2, on 3. When did he die? I don't know.
doesn't matter. Moving on.
Cabbage. Moving on. Shut up, chat. Moving on. Cabbage and Cap neck and neck, but Cap is finished and charged a telly where Cabbage has not started.
No, hold on, you buffoon. If you look at Cabbage's screen, he actually has 30 seconds in front. Behind? Yeah, so he started a little bit later than Cap did. Cap started right away. Cabbage took like half a minute to start his run, so a little bit closer. A little bit
Stage
further away,
5 for
actually.
Cap.
No, Cap's on stage
Mm.
5. He's zooming actually way
Jesus,
faster.
he took 3 minutes on that stage.
God damn.
Oh damn.
Uh-oh. Cap stream
Oh, no.
is dying
Uh-oh.
for me.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Cap, please.
Oh,
Hold.
God.
Hold.
Yeah, we'll see.
See, that's Gamba's. See, that's a bad Gamba, chat. But like,
All right.
we're in stage 5 already. See, get Ghost. See, I'm not I'm not biased, but
Once Cap stream comes back up, I will unhide it, but it is
down.
dead at the moment. We'll see what happens. Something else had to go wrong, huh?
Yeah, it's been the day for it. It's been the day for it. I'm getting a frame every 2 seconds.
So it's leaking
still
through a
going.
little bit.
It's still
I
going.
am
It
not.
hasn't died.
I don't have any frames. No frames.
Yeah, it has stopped with him staring at a mountain shrine. He went so fast, he broke everything. Okay, there he goes. There he goes.
I'll be back
Alright.
soon. Don't worry about it. I'm getting
God,
more frames are trickling through for me, actually.
I had to reload my player. Cabbage nearly finished with the TP. Still 16 minutes on here. No deaths for him. No deaths for Dio.
Corny's
Just
already
the
done
one
with the
for Corny.
teleporter. I think he's just looking around for some
Yeah.
extra stuff. I think he's gonna go after the Awu skip or see if he can.
You can skip it with the punch for this, right?
I know you can skip with the charge punch. I don't know if you could do it with this one because there's a shuriken.
So
Look at that.
Oh, okay. Well, show us what you got. If Cabbage
Can
can do it.
Corny get the shuriken skip like Cabbage did last run? Let's see it.
Cap is back with a +5 in the TP event. That's
Oh,
the
good.
first thing It brought me back to the screen. It was flash, and he died. He was trying to greed with some gups. He's got a gup family event, and like 3 of them are in.
It's not a
mode.
family event. It's a
Sorry,
horde of many.
Sorry, not family event. Yeah, horde of many. Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry to stress everyone out. But he's got turret mode.
So you said you saw it, right? What did he die by? A gup or something?
It was just an explosion, and he was surrounded by gups. So I assume
Okay,
it was gups.
so it was a gup. Okay, my stream was still
Well,
lagging by the time.
And he's
I
looking
didn't
like
see
getting
that.
another +5 here. He's not careful.
It is really concerning what's happening right now. You know,
he's
it's
just
always surprising to see the loader run be like the one where deaths start piling up, but also with this punch and it not being everyone's like go-to, they're not really practiced with it. It being a factually more dangerous option.
Yeah.
I'm not too surprised. It's just like on the surface, it's like, oh, on loader, but then it's like, okay,
Yeah.
they're trying to go really fast in an uncomfortable position. You know.
I think the strat here. I think he just switched onto it. Yeah,
Yeah,
there it is.
yeah. He's doing the cheesy strat.
I'm like, I was just thinking, he's got to go down there, man. And he got there. He got there.
So what he's doing is he hooked onto something around the wall, jumped off, and so his model is trying to hook over to where, you know, he hooked onto the ground, but he's just kind of staying on the outside of the stage, just charging the teleporter in the cheesiest way possible. Hey, what you gotta do, I guess. So
Gotta do what you gotta do, man. And this is game knowledge. Like, you only know about these things when playing the game, thinking about it, being put in these experiences enough times where you've got to adapt to this crap. It's a bit of a cope strat, but cope has its place.
Dude, saver spaces on Cabbage is massive, especially with this punch. Because, like, a reminder, every time you punch, you run the risk of getting hit back, you know, so. But don't those wings look so good on the loader model?
They do look
on
cool.
Caps? Oh, dude. Hats off to Mark for designing that and making those a reality.
He did well.
Dude, it's so good. It's beautiful.
Mark, by the way, just through the love of the game and his own general, you know, abilities, just started making mods for us. He's just learning the game, doing stuff like this just because he likes the game.
As with all the modders and websiters for Risk of Resources team, they just like to be a part of it.
Yeah.
So
+5 to Corny was another one. There's another +5 to Corny. Goddamn, Cap got himself a capacitor.
Oh man. Oh, that's
Cap
really nice.
Cap,
There's another band. Nice.
Ah.
So you know what's really interesting to me? They have Drone Man. No one really has drones.
No.
I don't know if they were.
Couple,
yeah, he's got a couple now, but like I'm surprised that no one's been going after more of them.
Yeah, honestly, I nearly would have gone for those over. I consider going for them over items, just for how strong that is. And I don't know. No, Cabbage has now switched on to the strat.
Yeah, he's doing it too.
People are slowly like,
oh, he just found a spot where you can just stand there too.
Oh, wait, you can just stand. Oh, well, that's. Hey, write that down, chat. I need to remember that one. That's a good spot. That I promise you will save me in a run coming up in the future.
It's so funny because like me and Dan saw it before it happened, and then we were basically thinking the same thing. Like, I might want to just sit outside. And then Cap did it, and then Cabbage saw it, and he's like, I might want to just sit outside the. It's so funny.
He's coming up again. He's brave in it. I mean, he's doing all right. He's clearing it out now. The upside of this punch is it has some AoE to it, as some like sort of tendrils will come out from it. Has a bit more AoE, which can be useful, but I don't think that overwrites the rest of the rubbish you'll deal with it. But
I'd argue the other punch is also AoE with Pierce. I mean, it does the same thing.
Yeah, that's true.
When you just pierce through, but you know,
and you
whatever.
can control the AoE a bit better with that one too. You can aim at what you want to hit. I guess. Cap on the moon with 1+5. Trying to do a skip here is a little awkward. Corny having a really time. Dio, the quiet achiever down here, still doing well. 21 minutes, about to start the TP. I wonder how long it takes for him to fall into the cheese spot. We'll see.
So
Corny another +5. Corny has got 4 of them. He's struggling.
Fanta, you point out something important. I think. Wait, did anyone else have a void seed besides Cabbage? I wasn't paying attention. There was void enemies somewhere else. I wasn't looking enough, but
Yeah, no, they didn't. I don't think they did. There's no way Cap would have dealt with it before going on the TP.
yeah,
Interesting. The other Void Seeds were accurate, so that's strange.
it's a strange day. Surely is.
Yeah. But again, that's only going to. The good thing is, Cabbage is the one looking in a really good spot to win this, and all the changes have made it harder for him. Like dealing with Void Gups during this TP event would make it so much worse.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be taken away from this, like from him for like doing so well. He's gone against the odds. Dio,
That one's a weird one though.
You can see Dio's.
The fact is
Dio's
that
brain ticket.
he did not get any of the items from the Void Seed, or really any items from that stage. So
Yeah.
it was a non-factor as well.
Yeah, and everyone got the ATG from the teleporter too. I'm
Either
waiting
way.
for Dio's brain to tick over and go for the cheese spot here as well, because that mending gap has once again found its way into the crab trap, guarding the teleporter.
The thing is, if you stand at the very edge of an Eclipse 2 teleporter and their gup is in the teleporter
Yeah.
stuck like that, you can
Yeah.
still charge it without getting hit, but you have to be right on the edge. So
Their spikes take up like 95% of that. And it is so stupid. The hitbox is so large. I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he sees the cheese. He's trying to fight it out. And he's getting overwhelmed.
So what I'm looking at here is if Cap, if Cabbage cannot die, then Cap will get the win. Or reverse. If Cabbage dies,
Yeah.
Cap gets the win. I don't know why that was so
Yeah.
hard for me. But
You have a stroke sometimes.
yeah, all the time. It's really interesting though, because like Cap is doing really well real time. It just he has that wing, right?
Yeah.
So
That 1+5 got him. He just greeted with his gups. He really went in. I didn't get to see it. It was right when his internet came back on. So he
Yeah.
must have just gone for a punch, I guess, and just got a bit overwhelmed. They're looking at everyone else's TPs on stage 5. That looks like the case. Like, he's just so much in there.
Yeah, it's not like
And
his
Corny,
internet
unfortunately,
conveniently cut out and he came back with like a clover and several ATGs. He came back with the death set.
crazy. Well, where'd you come from? Corny having a real hard time here. Every dog has their day, but obviously it goes the other way. Oh, Dio,
Jesus,
how did Dio
disputed.
survive that?
What the fuck?
How did he survive that?
Oh my
That
God.
was like the entire shotgun. There's no way. He should be
Dude.
dead. That's insane.
I'm really
Oh, that
liking Cabbage's perspective here with the Saber Spaces though, because that's the real winning item here.
Mm.
He has a band and an ATG too, so like really,
Yeah. And a
that's all
couple
you
of
need.
drones to back up
Little
his drone
speed.
man.
Yeah.
Cap's on a phase 3 though. His drone man is dead, unfortunately. It would have, I'm assuming, it wasn't even pizza. I don't know how it died. It's got slapped by a wisp or something, I guess. Oh, Corny. Oh, Dio dying to the literal exact reason why I stopped using this punch. He punched an Elder Lemurian, didn't kill it, and just sat there and tanked it. The exact
Disputed
reason.
could have pulled himself away, but he kind of missed his grapple there. So I don't want to blame the punch. But it was
If
an
it was the other
unfortunate
punch,
spot
he
to
wouldn't
be
have
in.
needed it.
No,
Yeah.
it's true. But, you know,
Yeah.
gotta do with
It's
what
just,
you got.
oh, man. That's some PTSD right there. Dealing phase 2 can be a pain with this loadout as well. Obviously, you got good single target damage, but you got to deal with a lot of little things here. Can be a pain. Really trying to go full land loader every chance he gets, which you really got to do for this to get the max amount of DPS you can try to get through as quickly as possible. 26 minutes. This is crazy, man. Because like Cap was 16 minutes into stage 5. And it's a good example of like how you can go as fast as you want for the first 4 stages, but like it can really stage 5 is, I mean, stage 4 where it kicks in, stage 5 is like, yeah, you really got to play really well, hope some better items, so you just can't go quick.
And
There's
then
too much
obviously
going on.
Mythrix is another thing
Yeah.
entirely. Like,
Yeah,
let's
those
see how
Merc
Cap
runs
does
are good
during
examples
pizza
of that.
here. Does Cap actually? Okay. No, I don't think Cap has a way to skip reliably on phase 4 here, but he might. If
He's
he
gonna go for it, I reckon,
punches,
because he
and
Yeah.
if he M1s or punches, see, he tried right there. But if he punches Mythrix as soon as he spawns in, he technically can do it. But it's really going to be hard to pull off. He might do... never mind. I was going to say, maybe he hits Mythos is capacitor and he tries to punch or something. Or maybe it's only the other punch because this one maybe has a frame delay. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know he did some practice runs with it and he did really well. He did that with that was with the charge punch though.
Cabbage with a
doing?
+5, which may
Oh, the
allow
window's
Cap to win
open.
this loadout.
Cap, use a capacitor. What are you doing? Use a capacitor. What are
I
you
don't know why
waiting
he's
for?
not using his
He's waiting for his
capacitor.
bands? He's waiting for
I
his
don't
bands,
know.
I guess.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. Dude, please. All right, +5 opens up there for Cap to come back and win this one.
Oh, definitely. I mean,
And again, we've said there was room. Like, unfortunately, Corny was the one that needed to get the bonus points to be
there
able
was
to make the
just
tie.
enough room, dude, for
Jeez.
Cap to come back and win it. Oh man.
Nice. Cap might get some bonus points here still, though. I mean,
Nah. I mean, unless
no feathers.
Cabbage dies again.
Yeah, I mean, there's room for this dice here, and you just ate a bunch of fucking needles.
No, he was flying underneath. It was good.
Oh dear. All right. Okay, he's fine. Those orbs, dude. Jesus. Those
I
orbs.
think one of the big differences between Cap's fight and Cabbage's was the ocular hut, actually. I think the capacitor was just a huge source of damage that would have been really nice. Oh my god, don't die, please.
Yeah, these orbs, man. Okay. Does he have a fireband? No.
Oh, he got the phase 4 skip of the punch like I wanted Cap to do earlier.
He's a god.
Hell yeah.
He's a
We love to
speedrunning
see it,
god.
dude. We love
He's
to
so
fucking
good.
see it.
God, man, when you're good, chat. Good,
Woo.
you're good. That's so impressive.
Hell yeah. That's
So there
tough, man.
goes any chance of a who won that one now though? I don't know. I didn't see Cap's final time. I mean, he's close. He's happy with himself too. Knuckle boom skip? No. He killed him with knuckle boom, and then with his M1 punch, got the damage to frame he spawned in.
Yeah, I wasn't really clear when I was talking about it, but I was talking about like the actual like M1 punch for. I was swapping between the two, but M1 punch is something that we know could skip. It's just really tough.
Yeah,
it's really tough to get that timing. So
impressive that he did that. Like 20, I have like you have like 4,000 something hours in this game. I have like 2,500. I've never once done it. I've never once done it.
Wow. You just got to try. I think you'll be surprised at what the kind of pedestal you're putting it on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is hard. I mean, it's not easy, but like, you know, if you practice a little bit, you can get it down. Good job to Cap and Cabbage. Dude, let's bring them both in right now. Oh, I'm not getting times for the loader one on the website for some reason.
Yeah. I just refreshed.
Did you get times?
And the entire site is gone for me.
All right, I'm not going to refresh. We'll have to do some manual calculations, but we know that we know the
desk is
order.
empty. It's just Ghost in there by himself.
Yeah, oh boy. Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Good runs. All right. First of all, everyone died.
I died for content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you die, Cabbage? I missed it. I just saw like the screen flash.
I forget. Was it a wall? I don't know.
There's something.
A pizza.
So Cab,
I don't know. I forgot.
I think you'll be happy to know that Cabbage did the M1 skip for phase 4.
Oh, sick. Yeah. I actually tried the skip with this punch. I didn't know if you could.
That's what I was thinking about too.
I didn't do enough damage to finish it off. Yeah. But I tried it with this punch earlier, but I just couldn't finish off Mythrix in time.
I was like, I was hoping that you'd wait for the capacitor and then punch or something. But then again, I didn't know either.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't know if it's actually a thing that can happen. Only one way to find out.
Any other spare drone parts enjoyers?
Everybody.
Dude, everyone did the exact same thing. Everyone did the exact same thing. Everyone went in the portal. Everyone got the drone man and the band and then left. It was
everyone. I thought it was being original. I thought it was original. Man.
Dude, if you watch back That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, everyone's gonna think
Oh, man.
they have the secret strat right now.
They're so smart.
I mean, I thought I had the secret strat. I only got 2 drones though. It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly,
no one
looking
else
back
really got
at it,
drones.
Yeah, I wish I would have hit a second or third bazaar and left the drone parts. But I was looking back at it when I didn't know like what was gonna happen because I only picked up like 1 drone or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I only got 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could have been better.
Like you just both
Could've
found
been
the
much better.
cheese spot on that stage 5 telly. You just both hit your limit and just fuck
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it outside.
I didn't know if that was allowed because there's like a rule no out of bounds. So I was like, wait a second,
Oh,
I'm just gonna go back. I don't
Absolutely,
know.
it is.
I mean, it felt a
was
bit
inbounds.
cheesy, so I was like, I'm gonna go back. I don't know.
You're in the TP radius, man. There's nothing cheesy about it. You're loader. If you were like
No, but you can
somehow,
clip out of bounds too. I don't know.
if you were somehow like hovering out there by some cheese, but anyway,
It felt a
but
bit
you both
cheesy,
did.
so I just left. I
It
don't
is
know.
cheese, but it's the cheese that we like.
There's no
All right.
clipping in the
good
races,
cheese.
though. No like sitting
Yeah.
on walls or out of bounds. But I was okay.
Just purely
That would've been
utilizing
fine.
loader's abilities.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, I need to bring Corn in here. Shit.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Corny.
Yo, what up,
How
people?
you
corn.
feeling?
I mean, this was a long time coming. It's been a while, and I played like ass, so that's fine.
Every dog has their day, man.
It
Even
was a
birds
rough
one.
didn't have their days.
It was a pretty brutal loader run, honestly. Like even though we had bans
Was it?
as loader,
Was it?
I mean,
this savage?
it wasn't a sub 30, so it wasn't that good.
Yeah, but that's like the alt punch. That's normal.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
guess so.
Trying to make Corny feel better. Yeah, it was really easy. Yeah. I didn't struggle
Yeah, it
at
was
all.
actually a very easy seed, and you
Oh,
suck.
you
so.
died more than once.
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean, I died for a time on the gups, like in a loader that's obviously gonna put you behind. I'm completely okay with that.
You know what the difference was between you and Disputed, between Cap
Oh.
and Cabbage for that stage 5 is they both went for the out of the sort of the cheesier teleporter charge by using the grapple, and you guys didn't. You just
Ah.
sort of fought it out. Just went for it.
Ah,
Just sit
Yeah.
under the stage sort of with the grapple and just sit there, charge it free. Because
Yeah,
all of you's
yeah.
got crab trapped by the gup, the mending gup, like almost instantly went into the middle of that bloody TP and just sat there, taking up the entire space. It was awesome.
That's pretty normal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the way it is.
it is the way it is indeed.
We love the crab trap. But yeah, you did really well though. I think obviously Corny coming in here as the most wins ever. No one's going to leave this thinking that you've done really bloody well.
Yeah, exactly. It was a matter of time, and honestly, like seeing Cabbage come in on that first game, and then today, like I was expecting this. Like I really was expecting this. So like GG probably. No way
mean-
anybody took it.
My game was different, so it doesn't really count.
Well, we were talking about this as well. Every difference you had made it harder for you. Like nothing gave you a bonus. Like
And you had all
at
the
the
same
end there,
items,
you're the only-
to be clear.
yeah. At the end there, you had a void seed on stage 5, which you didn't take any of the items on, but you just had a bunch of void gup bouncing you around as well. So everything made
Yeah.
it harder for you. So you didn't get any benefit from it. So
I
don't
know
try
about
and
that.
Either way,
What's going on with the website?
website is borked. I have
Hey,
the
Right.
I have the calculated
Lots of
out
things are borked.
scores though. Dude, today was insane. First of all, I want to say congrats to Cabbage for winning the loadout race of the day. Everyone give him a
GG.
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 Really
Good
well
shit.
done, dude.
Well
So
done.
these are the final scores today. Do not refresh the website; it's broken. Cabbage with 11 points, Cap with 6 points, Disputed with 4 points,
All right.
and Cornifer with 3 points. Or 4 points, sorry.
4 points.
Oh, well done.
4 points. So
Cabbage,
that was the
very
scores
well
today.
played, man.
Very good.
Was okay.
That
Um,
first
so-
and a second.
Who won that loadout?
Cabbage.
It was Cap.
I did.
I won with a death. What?
No,
Huh?
Yeah.
No,
Cap-
I won it.
Cap
I won
won by a little bit,
okay.
and then
All right.
just
I
by
was gonna say,
seconds.
like-
Like it was really close, actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
Cap
close.
What was your
won?
time?
Oh, okay, Cap one. Sorry.
35 something.
I had
The
a
website
Damn.
doesn't work, so
The website is
my
broken.
logbook says 34:38.
The
Or maybe
end screen
34 something.
time is. Don't worry about it. Just take a deep breath.
Great.
I got it. I saw it coming. I calculated it out. Doesn't matter.
My
Anyway,
logbook
'cause
is 3358.
33:58. Oh no.
This cabbage
Damn.
Yeah.
one. So
A sub 34. Wow.
Holy shit.
I want to thank chat for also putting up with our technical difficulties today.
Yeah.
We were actually surprised because everything has been working very well the last couple weeks. So when everything started to fail on us, we were like, "Oh no, we're not prepared to deal with it." Really. So
Yeah, it's my fault. I'm sorry.
it's all
It's
good.
true.
It's, we'll just not invite you back anymore. That's all.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine. That's
bye.
fine. Yeah, no hard feelings. Yeah, that's fine.
Enthusiast
That's fine.
fucking
But a really
Kennedy.
good day of all the runs today, despite all the little things that went wrong. Really good runs from everybody. You all played really well. I want to remind everybody in chat that we have a Discord, and if you guys want to know when the next race is going to be, that's where you're going to find out about it first. We post in there and everything. We also, Dan, post everyone's channels again, all the runners, Cabbage Cap, Cornifer, and Disputed Origin. These are all the runners today. They all stream and do YouTube videos and stuff, so make sure to check them out. And if you like Eclipse 8 or speed running or things like that, they got you covered.
I have
All the good
zero
stuff.
content. Don't sub to me. Like actually zero content. Don't even.
Relax.
No, I don't know.
I
If
don't.
you want to know how to do any prismatic ever, go check out Cabbage.
Nah,
He
nobody
does.
cares about that.
It does the ethereal achievement every
Sure.
3 days. So if you don't have ethereal for some reason, go watch and check it out and get it yourself.
For some
there-
reason.
Anything else, Cap? I forget. Any other announcement stuff?
I don't think so.
That's it. I don't know if there's going to be
think
a
we're
race
good.
this weekend, chat. This was probably the race of the week, maybe. But if there is, and there's a miracle that happens, we'll let you know in Discord first. So, and I'll try to let you know if any of us are involved, which is very probable. Did I miss the stream? No, we're just starting right now. Yeah, you missed the whole
Just
stream. You
starting.
missed the
Yeah.
whole
We warmed up.
event,
Boot
dude.
It's you. You're the racer. Get in here.
Yeah, log in.
Get in.
Hey, you're a little late, but anyway, GG's. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to end the casting stream now. And make sure to follow the channel if you want to see more events like this, because we do them every week. So,
Don't follow the channel.
all right.
All right, Cabbage, get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ.
All right, bye.
Bye.
See you guys. Have a good night,
GG,
everybody.